Hey, everybody. So, if you heard me yesterday, I said that this is probably happening on Friday, and you might notice today's Thursday. Well, yes, it's happening today instead. Because by the time it was 5 o'clock, it was too late for me to finish up all the things I needed to do today, which means they have to happen tomorrow in the evening, but can't happen tonight. So, I'm free for New Capenna, comma, Streets of. Yeah. So New Capenna here is a three-color, like, how do I say shard without saying shard? It's a set based on three-color combinations. They're not doing the same thing as the shards. Next time around, thank you for the big old sub. Oh, goodness. And thank you for gifting out a billion subs, 25? Yeah. Which I'm going to read off in order here. Well, they're here. Thank you, Nick Emeron, for gifting out sub to Atomic Charlie, Fallen Chaser, Okay, MLZ Gamer, Last Delinquent, Keyshound, Dark and Black, Darkblade 1, Common Code, Wazen, J Lion, Full 813, Born in the Year 1913, Billy Zane, Funktastic, Mister, Wolfried, Bird Teeth, Mimi Zoka, Lord Dragon, Aquadacious, Green Salad Kung Fu, Biomega Bear, Silvercrest, Just Some Guy 30 Year, Just Some Guy. I blew up my bit. 1939, Born in the Year of, Miser and Dr. Science. Cool. Anyway, they aren't shards in the sense that, like, Esper is not artifact. So I don't like calling them shards. They're their own thing. You know?
These have the same color identity as the shards, but they actually have a different mechanical identity to the shards.
So Naya, for instance, the shard from Shards of Alara, was all about 5 power creatures.
Yeah, the one that basically didn't have a mechanical identity. Yeah.
Yes, the one that literally didn't. Like, very funny on that. But in this, the identity is like go wide, small creature, token based. Like, their keyword is when a creature comes into play, X. I do have to mention the sub. Um, yeah, we have our bird bartender, bird tender, bird tender. And we have our cats and dogs. It's actually a really good looking dog. Yeah. I I'm unsure what the set's gonna play like, you know?
I have no clue. This
Yeah.
is actually like a very heavy multicolor set, so
Yes.
you are actually encouraged to go three color, I think, in draft.
If
So
not higher. Um
yeah,
Bant feels the most unchanged. Well, Bant not I would actually disagree pretty heavily because Bant as a color combination in shards is all about exalted the mechanic, attacking alone with one creature. Whereas they're still combat focused pretty heavily in this. But like there's no card I can think of that has the attack alone incentive in Bant. There's actually one in uh, Obscurio, Esper. So that has that text.
not supremely familiar with these the set so far. So I'm gonna quickly look up the
Yeah.
mechanics
So
of Streets of New Capenna.
oh no, jump on in. We can have multiple people in the zone.
And if you'd actually prefer to just go it alone, I can actually hop out if you want that. That's fine with me too.
Yeah, come on in. Yeah, the You sure? I mean, it's like it's completely fine. I enjoy having a couple pilots. All right. But yeah, the quick of it, we have our white, green, red color combination. That's all about creatures coming into play. We have green, red, black, which has a like dash sort of effect. But the creature
Yeah,
dies and you draw a card.
Blitz is it's sneak attack, but you draw a card attached to it as well,
Yeah.
basically.
Um, then you have red, red, black, blue, which has um copying spells by sacking creatures. Um,
Casualty. There it
yes,
is.
casualty. You sack a creature of X power and you get a copy. The X power is just a limitation of like we want this to be more harder to do, so here's a higher bar to clear. Black, blue, white is all about um, looting. They have like a looting explore thing going on.
Yeah, it's draw then discard, and if it's a non-land, you put a +1/+1 counter on the creature that you connived with, which is
Yeah.
what it's called.
Donovan,
Conniving.
Donovan, thank you very much for the sub as well. And then the last one, which is blue, white, green, is shield counter, which is just
Right,
like
which it's like it's literally
it is a
fucking what's it called? Divine Shield. Like right
no,
straight up, right?
no. It has one big giant mechanical difference. It is damage, but it's also the word destroy. Divine Shield does not
Right.
block destroy. Divine Shield.
Okay, fair enough.
So like it is the way I think of it. It is it's a regen instance.
Mhm. Oh, you know what? That makes perfect sense, especially because they would call those regeneration shields. So.
Yes, I think of it as a regen shield. It's not exactly the same because the damage doesn't have to be lethal damage.
Right.
But yeah, it is also close to Divine Shield, but it weirdly blocks the word destroy. So
Yeah, it blocks one instance of damage or being destroyed.
yep.
And it doesn't require to be targeted by that, too. So that means that if they have a shield counter, they can survive a wrath as well, which is interesting.
Yes. Also, it doesn't have to be like opponents, so survive your own. Our opening. Lands you control have tap, create a treasure token.
Oh, man, that sounds like it's fun.
What the fuck?
I don't know how good it is, but it sounds fun.
We got whack. -4, -4. 3 if it targets a white creature. Glittering stockpile, which gets bigger as you glitter. Broker's charm. One-sided fight or destroy target chamber to draw 2 cards. It's almost Esper charm. Then we have a lot of things at common. No fixing immediately. I don't know how
I feel like Make Disappear should have been a white removal spell exiling the creature.
good card at least.
Yeah, no, sure. Still a good card. I'm just saying, like...
Am I just on murder?
Okay. I think it's very flavorful that just straight up murder is in this set. I like that.
Sorry, Bootlinger Stash. I found murder proper. These are the triomes. Think whack might be better than murder. You're actually probably right. -4, -4 might be better than murder because of
that
shields.
would go through the shield counters, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'll go straight through the shields. Capenna Courtyard, and the coloration on this actually fits what it grabs: green, red, and white. I find that a really important part of your Unlucky Witness. Me the Fox, thank you very much for the sub.
The art on Sizzling Soloist is fantastic.
It connives. Extra monsters initiate, draw 2, discard 1. Yeah, this card whips.
That's
I'm
a
actually gonna grab the
decent. Yeah, that's a decent body and also a decent amount of damage over the course of a game just
yeah.
from incidental pinging it to the face.
Must be blocked if able. Then obviously this gets our haste from being blitzed. Makes it a lot more
That
powerful.
dude's got an air horn.
There's a weird threshold mechanic going on. It's not must be blocked by all, but it just must be blocked. Sadly. Have a little chat.
It looks like it was originally art for a tutor. You know, like a
Yeah.
demonic tutor at all.
Pretty good field on
All
Strangle.
A lot of damage for 1 mana.
Corrupt Court Official is a reprint from Portal 3 Kingdoms.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah. They can do that. Those cards are actually legal for them to reprint. There's just so many of them are so you know, parasitic.
Right. I'm here on all the strangles. Virtuoso. Whenever you draw a card, target opponent loses one life in the game. What the hell?
Huh.
Damn, that's good.
It's extort but on draw card because there's the blue in it now.
Yeah. Also, don't believe
Oh, extort is in this set, isn't it?
No, it's in the
Like the precons associated with it?
in the EDH decks associated with it.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, here we go. Brass Knucks. When you cast it, copy it.
I like that actually.
Hey,
Technically, go for it.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Doc. I didn't mean to cut you
No
there.
worries.
I see we're on strangling.
I'm on all removal and all riveters
All right, seems reasonable.
fixing.
You don't want to give the devil his due. It's pretty good with your removal deck as the way to draw cards.
I feel like I want to keep picking up fixing and try to. You're probably not. You're not easily not wrong, but
yeah, fixing is good though, but in your 3-color format.
this is a good one. Connives, and then we're gonna need to find like good bodies to go with these. Ooh.
So do you think they have a big list of like portal cards that they want to reprint and are just waiting for the opportunity to?
There's gotta be.
Non-zero chance. I mean, they've reprinted the Cobalts in previous portal sets, right? So
Okay, so
just want to get as many of those out.
do we want Unlucky Witness, which lets us exile the top 2 cards and play 1 on death, or do we want Expendable Lackey, which becomes an unblockable fish on death?
Oh, one of those is Jundies and the other is
Yeah.
not. How good is that ogre? The 5-mana 4/4. Bottom right.
Makes it tap 2/2 on death. Actually,
You guys fine?
that might have been.
Okay, we can pay by Crow. Oh, a 3-mana Storm Crow.
Ooh, flying and death touch.
Kind of expensive as a Death Touch.
Oh,
It can hit anything at least elite though.
one thing to note in here is that like it's super easy like to do fixing in the set for like splashes because treasures all over the place.
Yeah,
Incidental treasures. Yeah.
I think the Naya colors like having treasures. Okay, so this is a 5-mana demonic tutor that if you sacrifice a creature with power 3 or greater, you get 2 instead.
Okay.
This Unlucky Witness kind of wants us to have a casualty 1 card.
Yeah.
Pick your own death as that combat trick.
And it comes with a treasure token for costing 1 more.
Oh, Daring Escape is actually pretty cool as a trick. It's got a scry on it. They've been doing this
Ooh.
lately, where they put scry on random crap.
+1/+1 lifelink on the mill.
Snooping Newsy or Snoopsy.
What if? How many Virus Beetle can I play in? Ooh, actually, hold on. This is a fine body.
What's the...
You can play that without the blue at all. So
Yeah, just off the red. What's the
Oh.
casualty on the...
Oh wait,
Oh, there's your Roast Master.
I kind of like the roasty. The casualty
what's
on
the
this is
catch?
2. Which makes it like just awkward in what we have sitting around.
Yeah. What does that card do?
So
Reveal creature.
reveal a creature from
Okay.
top 5 and then make a 1/1.
So this is a 3-mana 1/1 instant creature with draw a card attached to it. Okay. Another Riveteer's Outlook.
Okay, so we're like fully fixed on our triome colors.
Yeah.
We get an Eat the Bones.
Probably wouldn't be hard to start including green at all at this point.
We easily should be. Also, we need like some creatures, some bodies, some. Oh, hey, how about the
Titan of Industry.
Titan of Industry.
7 mana. If only Ryan Overturf was here.
Yeah. Don't we love our 7 mana? This is effectively a primordial, right?
Choose 2. So okay, so you're making the 4/4 and putting a shield counter most of the time. They can kill it in response to you targeting it with the shield counter, but who cares? I mean, I like these fancy lands. They combined clue stones with gates.
This is a little bit semantic or pedantic, but I don't like that they use the name Titan on this.
Because
It's not a Titan. It doesn't have the type line or nothing, so I get they don't have to.
Ooh.
But Titan is a card type with a mechanical identity, basically.
Okay, whenever you sacrifice 1 or more creatures, Forge Boss does some damage. And
Okay.
like the hope is that like we have more
Yeah, we're looking for Blitz dudes
blitzing or
Tavern Swindler, a awful reprint. That was awful the first time it was played, and even worse now.
this was a card that is technically better than a Grizzly Bear.
I mean, I don't know if it's technically better than a Grizzly Bear. I think it is precisely as good as a Grizzly Bear.
Rogue has more mechanical support than Bear.
Yeah, you're right. Just barely, though.
Just barely.
Yeah, just barely. Okay, we have it. We need things to sacrifice creatures to if we're going to keep picking Corrupt Court Official.
Okay, well, how about Deal Gone Bad? Is that thing fine? I don't know if this thing...
Is that a red-colored Bone Splitter?
Yeah, this is just a jackhammer.
Oh, it's a little expensive, though.
Yeah, it's 2 and 2.
Target creature gets +4/+2 intelligence. What's the costing on that? 2.
Red 1. I think I've convinced myself I'll pick any number of these.
I can try it. The cat is also... Oh, it's just scry 1. Never mind.
Those are also good to eat if you get the chance to like sack things with some kind of outlet.
Forge Boss.
This could just be another Strangle, to be quite
Strangle
honest.
3.
Because we don't actually have anything that sacrifices
I
yet.
know, we're not there. We don't have anything that does that yet.
No, we have one. We have Dig Up the... No, we have Fake Your Own Death. No, not Fake Your Own Death. Dig Up the Body.
Yes, Dig Up the Body sacks our Unlucky Witness or Corrupt Official to pick up 2 things.
Which means we can play upwards to 4 Corrupt Officials right now. We just have to sacrifice it and then get it.
I'm going to get here. We're going to get here with the Forge Boss, I swear. Well, but Banth is open, everybody. Ooh.
I guess we... Paragon of Modernity.
If it was activated with exactly 3 colors.
Oh, we are a 3-color deck. That seems fairly playable.
Or you get a River's Decoy.
We can get it. We can finally get a card that can sacrifice.
This thing will never sacrifice, though.
You can blitz and then not attack. It's 3 damage either way.
Yeah, I'm aware.
It attacks itself, but only if it doesn't die in combat. And
it's a 3/1 with a lure. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just don't attack with it.
Pay 4 mana to maybe cantrip with some upside.
Okay, now we're seeing
actually that ride the... Was that until end of turn or until end of next turn?
This turn.
This turn. Ugh. Because with our Corrupt Officials, that's actually kind of baller.
Yeah. Just pick up a fun guy here.
A bear? Yeah.
The 3/2 might have been more important as a 3-power thing, but we don't have any.
The citizens make the whistle noise still.
Okay.
Voice of the vermin. There's your token. Actually, wait. Read Forge Boss. So you say sacrifice
creature
a
snack?
creature.
Yes.
One or more
Creatures.
other creatures. Okay, I was just wondering if he was a Mayhem Devil and if treasures were going to be baller, but
Sadly, no.
that card's probably okay.
Now, what if this was, both players just sack a creature? You'd probably pick that in play it, right? Like if that
Oh.
was the text on it.
I would love for them to print
if
Innocent Blood.
if we just had double edict for what we're trying. Hold on.
Sticky Fingers.
Giant creature, it grants.
Deal to combat damage.
That's a surprising amount of effect for only just single red.
Yeah, and your guy dies. You draw a
Sticky
card.
fingers.
Get the roast.
Zipper man.
Is it finally time to make the Nux, or do we want a cat? What's that Naya guy do? Exile from your hand. Target land gets. Yep. This guy always lets you cast him if you're 2/3 of the way there.
Yeah, and we will be, so I might as well grab it as the most playable card in the pack. Alright, pack 3, we get...
Shadow of Mortality, huh?
A unplayable card.
If you are
So-
dead.
It is so expensive. Goddamn.
Yeah, even it's like, what if we made Death Shadow, but as unplayable as people thought Death Shadow used to be?
Now, the thing that's cool about it is the art rules.
The art is very
Yeah.
cool. What's
Art
that?
is great.
Rakdos Grizzly Bear.
When you sacrifice another creature, +1/+1, and then it
This
has
is
a
a
sack
sack
outlet.
outlet.
That guy might make our deck work.
Yeah, like corrupt court officials and nonsense to throw away. And okay, this seems like a card we need.
A little bit.
We need
Love to get a second one. Hope there's
Oh.
like a.
Oh.
Yup, there is a
Corpse
second one.
explosion!
Corpse
Explosion! Straight up corpse explosion.
It
Exile
also-
a creature from your graveyard.
It also does exactly what I would expect the work card Corpse Explosion to do. Thank you for being
Yep.
correct. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to have creatures in our yard for this to do anything, but
yeah,
we can make it work.
the big score,
what is-
any rumble.
What does Dusk Mangler do?
As initial cost to cast a spell, sack a creature, discard a card, or pay 4 life. When it comes into play, each opponent sacks a creature, discards a card, and loses 4 life.
Okay, so this is a little 2
neat.
for 3 or whatever.
Do I care about? I still might care about this.
Yeah, body double's pretty good.
Yeah. It's really good that corpse explosion's there and it works
Yeah.
as it should, but also I think this is still more important than having
I
corpse
feel like
explosion.
our deck is about going wide. We just blow everything up. Oh, stimulus package.
Yes.
It itself a little bit.
Yeah, this is the Naya, one of the treasure liking. Okay, Corpse Appraiser.
Corpse Raiser enters the battlefield. Wow. Team Old Dad, thank you very much for the sub. Here's one of the best commons in the world.
Yeah.
3 mana, 2/1 flyer, gain 1, draw a card.
Rip in peace. What's the guy's name? Gray Ogre with draw a card, lose a life. Phyrexian. Tinted Socialite,
Rager.
probably. Phyrexian Rager, yes. Rip in peace. Phyrexian Rager.
Choose target creature, planeswalker, if it was dealt non-common.
Okay, so it always
It does 1 or
sets
4.
1. It does, yeah. No, it does 1 or 3. It doesn't always do the 1.
No. Like
If
if,
it
you
was-
copy it, it'll do 1, then 3. So it'll do
Ah.
4.
Okay, that might be playable with our
We also have
guys.
Plasma which is
like a Goblin Heel Cutter ish.
yeah.
Just a random Diashino.
They brought back this Vayashinos.
Ah, yes, cut your losses.
Love the art on this.
Yeah. think I want one of these maestros. It's a good refill late.
A lot of one toughness creatures around.
Yeah, that one.
What does Ready to Rumble do?
Red Rumble's the big kill spell. It's 5 to a.
5 to a creature, destroy target. Okay. And
I'm,
then
I'm betting on Witty Roastmaster to be very dumb. That's my.
okay, what does the 1-drop do?
Pay 1 life +1/+0.
Okay, that's not that good. Most Wanted seems okay.
This is fine.
Yeah, this is also pretty good. Most Wanted is the kind of aura that's a little better in limited. Because
Yeah.
auras are always a little better in limited than you think, but they're usually pretty bad. I hate Dapper Shieldmate. That card is a black card, not a white card.
As long as it's your turn +2.
Yeah, it's got regen and it's got a first strike when attacking text. That is. I love how many 2-drops we have. Do you have any ways? A suspicious bookcase.
Alright, looks like we're near damn just Rakdos aggro.
Yeah.
With a triple green.
Like the triple green was top end.
We have the fixing where we might just want to play it anyways.
Yeah.
You know? Because we've got lots of 2-drops, I think, and lots of removal. We might be the kind of deck that floods out, so like having a bomb to draw to might be kind of cool.
I don't know why you would have, why anyone would have expected that 1-drop to say not once per turn. The one that says pay 1 life.
If that didn't
Yeah.
say once
Like,
per
are
turn,
y'all,
it would be absurd.
I just have a 1-mana
Actually.
1/1 that has hatred built into it. You know?
Have a 1-mana 1/1 that you can just tap and do 19 damage on turn 2.
You know.
Sounds pretty good, actually.
What if you die? That's fine.
Man, remember when hatred was a standard all-star? And the answer is no, you don't, because that was 1999.
So, here's honestly the main question.
Are we green? So we kind of have some crap. Well, okay, Warm Welcome is like a flat good card.
Yeah, that one's just fine. Funnily enough, Stimulus Package is like funny for getting up to Titan.
It's kind of a, if you use it like that, it's like a Pintad Prism.
I feel like the number one thing about Titan of Industry is that if you play it, you're going to win that target limited game.
Because like also this is our fixing right in here. This is pretty good.
Titan of Industry has similar levels of power to mana cost as Terastodon. Not nearly as much like versatility for like getting rid of things that opponents have, but that does technically read like, create a 7/7/4/4 and 4/4.
It was just an instant. So the thing of it being an instant is you can sack the creature they're targeting and get it back. I don't know how good the Forge bosses are. Maybe they've gotten better.
I think they have enough bodies with the body dropper.
Yeah, the body dropper really makes it work. I do like the big... I like the Ryan Overturf special 7-mana thing, but if we make our mana so much better by not playing green, even though we do have a Gruul Guildgate we could be playing.
I know.
But it's just that and Warm Welcome, right?
That's it. And Stimulus Package.
I don't think Stimulus Pack. If Stimulus Package would be better if we had if we had first picked that green mythic.
That would have been oh god. All our lands tapped for Mega 1/1.
Yeah.
No.
Actually, yeah. We call that the Wombo.
18 creatures? This is actually
Yeah, a lot of those are 2-mana 1/1s, but hey, we saw a lot of untoughness guys around, right? I think we are going to die to 4/4s.
Probably. I'm taking a look at our trick. I feel like we're just gonna rush people down, and hopefully people just don't know what to do about that. You know?
Back it up with some strangling. I think Demon's Due is required because of how many shitters we have and how removal heavy we are.
Yeah.
We do have some flood insurance though, because of the Maestros initiate.
Yeah. So I need to make like 4 cuts.
Okay, no. Here's my first cut suggestion.
All right.
Cut swamp. We're on arena.
That goes down to 15.
Wait, we're already playing 16?
I cut a mountain earlier.
Oh.
Hey, you missed me
Yeah,
hide
I
that
missed
one
you.
because we're on arena. I think Sticky Fingers is actually quite good on things like. I'm just saying.
The custodian.
Plasma Jockey's good. Dig of the Bodies as an instant is actually quite nice.
Maybe we can cut like we can have fake your own death or dig up the body, but probably not both.
Antagonize.
Antagonize and like Riveteer's Initiate is like our worst creature.
I just got both of them. That wasn't. Oh, give me a Roast Master back. Get out of here. And
See, now I don't actually mind going down to 15 lands, maybe.
because our curve is like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 of these are Terramorphics.
Yeah, these are terramorphic expanses. What do you think, Doc? How's our deck doing? Oh yeah, just
I mean,
do
it
that.
looks good. It's good, but I was on the side of like including the Titan earlier, and it's gone in a direction I would. I don't think it's bad or anything, so go for it. Just keep this up.
Oh, you're using your fancy mountains. Now put one of my mountains in there. Use I want one of my mountains, which is or put one of my swamps in, which is go back 1 page, please. Oh, one more. One more. Okay, one more. Second from the left. That's the swamp I always use. Okay, now you can use whatever swamp you want.
Okay.
You have to give the demon his due.
Alright, you want like a mountain in here? Doc?
No, you can just choose whatever.
Alright.
I'm not attached to any of these exactly. The one that's got a cool skeleton on it's pretty good though. It's Velenov one.
The only the only basics I have affinity for is the Kamigawa ones. That's because I bought them.
Okay.
I spent my money, well, not my money, but my gems.
So you're at a nice handsome 39 now.
Yeah, now we got room for this, which was already in there. Yeah.
It would be great if you had one more 2-drop, I think, with this curve, but
maybe if we're adding a thing over a land, maybe Riveteer's Initiate over the Demon's Due instead. I like eating the bones, but if we're planning on beating ass, then maybe we don't need to. And yeah, we can side into the 7-drop when we.
The trick about a deck like this is that we're going home quick, and this lets me fit in draft 2 for the night.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, we might fundamentally be misunderstanding what the format is about.
However,
This this setup right here is going to get blown the fuck up by shield counters. I'm letting you know that, though. Like,
No.
this first person to play creatures that have shield counters on them, you are just dead.
Yeah.
No, that's why we have shitter 1/1s and the ping. We can casualty our ping, sack a corrupt court official to pop 2 divine shields. It's fine.
Economize your sacrifices.
Sweet.
Speak of the devil. Wait, Rivetier's Outlook. Can it fetch Triumph for basic swamp
Basic.
pacing? Oh, okay.
I love these, by the way.
They're playing Nero Wolf music.
Yeah.
It's a good card. That's a common? Wow.
I am. Hello.
Dang, this is above the curve common 2-3 versus 3-2.
Oh, shit.
How
many throngs?
My Crumb Court official gets a lot worse against that.
And they get to tap it. You gain life off the...
Yeah, the trio, the trios gain a life on stack.
Wow.
That's
they hid that in there.
Yeah, last line.
They're hidden. They're fake fetch lands. The official can like work through their stupid throng, or he can just strangle their guy.
So we get rid of one of their throng. Trade for another.
We just block across. Oh, they discarded something else. Why would they discard that over the throng?
Maybe they don't have a lot of pump.
It's like a one first strike.
Knife inherently has.
Yeah, Connive has. Oh boy.
Well, you have to target it with a spell. 4/4.
Yeah, this is what we lose to.
Yeah, this is a what's it called? Gladenar? Not Gladenar. No. Moa. Remember Bronzebeak Moa?
Ah, I'm just gonna strangle you.
We have blocks on it because it's just going to be a 5/5. Hide away.
Whenever you attack, make that many 1/1s. Sure.
Wait. No, excuse me.
No, Hideaway was changed.
They took away the tapped?
Yes.
Why? That enchantment should be tapped.
Alright. I think the Forge Boss is gonna, like, they're here and they're good for being just, like, big. Oh, get out of here.
Well, Forge Bosses as well and Body Dropper altogether means you have a bit of an engine going. Although, I don't know if it's going to work against this board exactly.
Yeah, Overseers, it's flying.
Is it?
Other than itself.
Other than itself. Okay. I thought it was Bronzebeak Boa, but no, that is distinctly something else. And now they have a flyer to target with it.
This thing connives plus. Okay, that's kind of irrelevant in the sense that okay, they can just start throwing away the throngs.
Yeah, that's a good interaction.
Yeah.
Although connive being in white is so weird.
Okay,
It's very
This is at least I can like just trade off.
the R2 drop for that.
Yeah.
What is it about wedge and shard sets that make the color pie just like do backflips?
When you have to make things for 3-colored combos, you inherently just have to do that at some point. Like it's just how it has to go.
Either double 2-drop or play the
So
initiate and hold up.
the thing that worries me is that they're actually just sitting here waiting under rabble rousing.
They want
Yeah.
to actually cast that card.
Whatever that is,
like,
they're super in on casting it.
Thing is,
they're prioritizing that.
we have no way around that is a problem.
Correct. What was the point of the hideaway? There's a hidden card here. When they hit 10 creatures, they're able to play this for free.
Yes. I think if I would play the enchantment tapped personally if I was playing this in Paper Magic. So they could call a judge on me if they wanted to.
Yeah, I'm just worried about overwhelming creature advantage. Or at least our board is wide as hell right now. Stop that.
Yeah, they're going to get to attack for 3 for free.
You know what I
want?
want?
A lot of life gain.
I want to draw 1 white. The one black. Deal 1 damage.
Yes.
And then just split it on their head.
Kill their flyers.
I'm sorry, those don't come in attacking?
Nope.
Oh.
We're kind of mana hungry right now, so I think we cast that. We gotta replay that.
Yeah, or a little...
If we're playing anything, we're playing the Forge Boss, because we can't play Maestro's Initiate and hold up the Body Dumper.
Alright, so Body Dropper is black and red activated. Is it black-red tap?
No.
Just black and red. Okay.
So we gotta each turn get an activation?
Okay, does the guy say that it has to be only done once per turn?
No. Yeah, this one says triggers each turn.
Yeah.
Rough. Okay.
What does that 2/1 do that they just played?
Draw a card for every 2 creatures.
Okay, we might die to flying before we die to their...
Well, here comes their free spell.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we're dead.
Well.
Is that Nova Round? What the hell is that thing?
And I just made a bunch of,
Oh, so now all they have to do is, like, attack all out and just have these things kill us because of Elden Entourage.
Actually, they should have been doing that anyways.
Yeah. There's no point for them to not be doing that at all times.
I just know what this music reminds me of now. It's,
Yeah, this just ain't going anywhere.
It's
okay.
a Tempest. Shadowbringers. When you're in the zone. The auto zone. Which was also Art Deco related, come to think.
Okay, so our opponent found a 2-color combo that had a better engine, it looks like. Honestly, these 2 cards alone.
Yeah, we
kind of beat our ass.
We didn't draw our out in time. But now we are dead to flyers. Because they just attack with everything, put all the targets onto their 2/1s, and then we dying.
And then they also get 500 million tokens for that choice. Also the 6/6. They can hand off a trample on it.
Wait, does the... Sky Crier or Scryer. That Elegant Entourage is very good.
Uh-huh.
Also, I think that hideaway card is probably just a bomb.
I think this card, yeah, I think you play this and then you attack all out.
Where's Rakdos Charm? We need Rakdos Charm and we win.
Yeah, this is what we get for not picking the corpse explosion, obviously.
Well, you brought them to 20.
All right, we got them to 20.
Negated all the life gain they did.
Great.
Noises.
All right.
Yay.
Okay. One thing I'm noticing immediately is that this deck is actually a little more mana hungry than it looks.
Yeah, we got some activated abilities. Let's add a land and cut.
Yeah, Riveteer's initiative, it's not necessary.
Well, No, we need Mayhem Patrol to make our deck work. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not only is it mana hungry, we are playing 3-tap lands. So
yeah. Okay.
Turn 1, Unlucky Witness. Turn 2, Crooked Custodian.
Removal.
Strangle available at any time.
So we don't have a way to use the Unlucky Witness right now, but he is going to be a thing that says deal 1 damage to your opponent each turn.
Obscura Storefront.
Yeah, this really is like the Poirot theme plus.
Hanging out in the Tempest.
What is that zone actually called? Amarat.
Yeah.
It's like Amarat plus Poirot.
Blitz does have the draw card attached to it, which makes it...
I think we want to blitz because we want to be the aggressor here.
If we can find our fourth land.
Oh, cool. Sure, whatever.
Maybe they smelled that we were into our land. Bum 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 dun.
Okay.
Bum bum dun.
Bad news, everybody.
Should we chump attack with? Never mind. I was thinking we could chump attack with the Unlucky Witness. They could block it for free.
Oh.
We can do that next turn, though.
Shield counters. Damn. Ah, fuck. Ah, piss. Ah.
Well, if we want to try the chump attack, we do it before. Okay. Then we can play our guy out. That makes more sense, actually. He's playing the guy out.
Yeah, let's just get this going. Alright, infinite shield dudes. What do you do? Sure, I'm just gonna...
Just pop it.
Well, because you can play one until your next end step.
Okay, until your next end step. Okay.
Yeah, it has good timing.
So this set has both bad and good timing.
It has
That's
like
confusing.
3 different timings. It's really ridiculous. Well...
Well, you have the special swamp and then the regular swamp, so... Make your decision.
Yeah.
Alright, Echo Inspector, which they discarded a land. Okay.
I would go in with the body double, just see what happens.
Oh, with the dropper?
Body dropper, yeah, not body double. Nah. They have to double block it. We can fake its death, which will pop the shield and trade with the conniver.
Because this is instant speed on the...
Let's fake your own death. Just wait, fake your own death is +2/+0, and then yeah.
Yeah.
So let's make it 4 power, which can deal 3 to the Aven, 1 to the. Then fake your own death will just naturally bring it back. And if they just block like this.
Then we just stack the custodian.
Yeah, we sack the custodian, deal 2. We can strangle the guy if we want to.
We can strangle any of these is the question.
Yeah. Because the thing is just a 4-mana 2/3 with flying and connive, right? The bird.
Yeah, it's already done its stuff. I want to kill this shield mate so that it's not attacking
bashing
for
us.
4. It's like this hand's offline to other creatures.
Yeah.
Okay, we need like small bodies now.
And now the 2/3 can't tangle in combat without its shield charm or shield token.
Yeah. And we have a trick, so. Sure. Interesting that you look like the aggressor here. I wonder what you've got in hand still. An infinite source of bodies.
Yeah, okay.
Does everybody just have like 4x of these? Is that what's going on? Okay. Damn, that sucks ass. That's
Do they have more? What was that guy's name? The 2-mana 1/1.
That's this is
I think white may we might be biased, but white might be kind of good in limited. Which is good because Naya is unplayable in standard probably.
so like I mean the fact that they just have an endless number of these makes our aggro plan real poor. If we again any bodies we get are 4 points. At this point every creature we draw is great. So we just need to hit those draws.
Fucked up that they didn't decide to call that card Gathering Mob. Sorry, Squadron Mob. That's it.
Squadron Mob. Let's cycle arc a thing.
How do I?
If you just drag it up, it should ask if you want to cycle it.
I'm so scared of interfaces.
Okay.
We have fetched.
You're playing 16 lands.
And we've fetched as well in here.
Yeah, so we fetched and drawn 2. We have 6 in play. That's a good one.
That's a good one, yeah. You mind that?
Means we're not playing lands anymore.
Yeah.
That card's very good.
Alright. Ophelia Sea Kite. Adjacent.
Yeah, it's kind of like an Apalia Sea Kite.
Sure.
Shield counters are the Bant colors, right?
Yes.
Then it's a shame that there isn't a haste red creature with it. So what that would imagine a 4-mana 4/2 haste with a shield counter on it, like that guy from no, that guy was 6 mana. What was his name? Why is that revealed?
They looked at it.
Because the text on that other card, look at the top card of each player's library.
Okay, did we just blitz it?
Easily.
Yeah, just blitz it and just leave it there.
Really though, why is the Union's mechanic blitz?
It'll do more damage if you just leave it back.
We can fake its death.
Oh yeah, that too.
We should probably get in with the initiate.
Yeah, we should get in with the initiate.
Because, like, yeah, this will just do more damage on its own death.
And if you want to keep it, you can fake its death. Because it does sacrifice and not exile, right?
Yes.
We might want to loot away faking our own death, though.
We can activate this as well.
Yeah, so let's just hold. Okay, perfect card to loot away.
Okay, good. So we're taking 6 in the air.
You need one of your, you need your other strangle or murder to really catch up on this. I think.
Yeah.
Again, our best draw is the slurp. The slurp might be quietly very, very good.
A lot of 1 toughness things in the world.
Wow.
Well then.
Privateer's Outlook at least gains you life, so there's that.
Which puts us to Exaxes. It's looking like white commons might be very, very good.
Oh God.
You have 2 lands left in your deck at this point, yes.
Yep. Nope, they realize they can just take 3 and then kill us on the crackback. We are dead.
Okay, yeah. But no, like... Small...
They should block because there's the theoretical chance you could do +8, +6. Can't, but that is actually a thing you could do with 2 cards left in your hand and 6 mana available.
They are that...
Position of strength. Yeah.
I don't believe they should have taken that hit.
Even if it was just Trump with a Throng.
Trump with a Throng is better than that.
They know we have something.
Right.
Full court press. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
The reason I say Trump with a Throng is because you still get another flying attacker. Then like we get our blocks, but...
That 2 mana counter unless they pay 2 casualty spell. That gains a lot of traction when everybody's playing Hammerjack 3 mana commons.
Yeah. Take a look at what we've got for take one more look at our board here.
I like that we had 1 game. We realized we were mana hungry. We added 1 land.
1 land and drew.
It's like that certainly affected our variance.
Incredibly.
I'm seeing a tendency for board jams to happen, so maybe things like Titan of Industry gain value just in the format. I'm not sure we should play it just as a thing that becomes valuable to play if games go long like that and we can casually produce treasure.
I think
I'm more on that Demons Do, yeah.
I'm a lot more up on that Demons Do.
Want to eat the bones?
One of those 3 Roast Masters. Like, you haven't drawn them yet, so we don't actually know really how good they are, but...
They do work better in multiples, but it is a 3 mana 3/2. Or we can get rid of the shitter.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of faking my own death here. All right. But yeah, when we did that last fetch, there were 2 lands left in our deck, which, oh boy.
How are these elf ladies 4/4s? I guess each one of them is a 2/2.
Yes.
And everybody knows having a plunging neckline gives you +1/+1, so they're really just 1/1 elves. I mean, this looks pretty cool.
Sure. And strangling. These
It's like
are fun to just
curves.
play.
Yeah. Remember Borderland Marauder? That was one of my favorite 2-drops. Which was just a red squire that gained +2/+0 on attack.
Yeah. This gives anything, target creature.
And it's already got the menace. That card's really good.
What the fuck do you do when you die, mill 2, draw? Okay.
Yeah, that card's modern playable. But we're playing Strangle, which is Pioneer playable. This card is actually going to really, really change Pioneer. Or, not maybe change, but be effective in Pioneer.
Okay.
This is the first thing of this weight class that you can do for 1 mana in Pioneer. Which 3-mana, 3-power guy do you want to play? You could target the Heart
Target the
Stabber.
Heart Stabber. No. Figure the one that gives us continued value as the game goes.
Makes sense. 4-color.
Oh. 5-color.
And we can't double spell, so this player guy.
Yeah, it's player guy.
Do we attack with the Mafiosa Patrol?
This thing still trades reasonably.
Yeah, it trades 1-for-1 with their token guy. They'll put the one. They'll put the Heart Stabber on it, but they were always going to have to do that. Illegal blocks.
Really?
You know what? Sure.
They wanted to keep around
the one's more valuable.
Token. They have like citizen interactions. Oh, okay.
Slip out the bag.
That explains things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
That's a really good trick, by the way. Just, I'm out.
I guess we sacrifice the 3-1.
Yeah, the one with 1 toughness.
One that does something from the graveyard.
Yeah.
No, we're not under that much pressure. We can just play our Forge Boss out.
If they want to do another edict on us, that's fine by me. We are putting pressure on them.
Yeah, everything we do does damage.
Yeah. Sure. I'm probably just... Oh. Oh.
You can blitz the Mayhem Patrol and then attack with it. And the Grizzly Sigil is a instant, right?
Sorcery.
Okay, then we're not attacking with it.
Yeah. So
although, wait, no, Blitz is not when it dies. It's when it dies end of turn, right?
No, Blitz is when this creature dies, draw a card, and
sacrifice at the beginning. Okay, then that is they're not part of the same trigger. Excellent then. Yeah, we get to do the do.
So we Blitz.
Deal 1.
We
just kill their 1 toughness guys.
Casualty.
Sacrifice a creature. Place triggers.
Perfect. I'm actually willing to do that.
They're gonna get the card anyways. Oh, that's they got the legend.
Whenever you attack with 1 power cat. I like our hand.
Cats are 2/2s in this set, so it actually doesn't interact with the cats.
It's a citizen token liker, is what it does.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, oh, I'm so sorry.
That card's not very good.
All right, we got there.
Okay, well, we just had to find a player who had a chaos draft for us to be able to squeeze out a win. That's mean to say. I think our deck is actually completely fine.
I think we just saw Strangle, and the best card in our deck, the Grizzly Sigil.
Yeah, we drew the Slurp.
That card, the more I'm seeing here, the more convinced I am this card rules.
Yeah, not only is I think it's just on rate to deal 4, gain 3, and sack a guy. but
deal 4, gain 4.
yeah. But like it's on rate, and there's just a lot of 1 toughness guys and shields. Like just popping the like the. That makes me think of, remember that eminently playable card in Eternal? That was deal 1, gain 1, search a swamp.
Yes. Because it would pop the Aegis.
Yes.
Okay.
You put the sticky fingers on the unlucky witness.
It's going to be on the Mayhem Patrol. Well, that doesn't do a lot, but...
Eh. If we draw a mountain, it'd be nice, but if we don't...
Uh-oh.
Oh no, dueling witnesses.
The Witness.
Mono red.
Oh, no!
The sticky fingers!
So now they control Ragavan.
Yeah, they control Ragavan for fuckers.
Yeah. Means they can ramp to hell.
Gonna be an on-time murder at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that they're on mono red right now.
But the...
Oh, fuck.
What's the chance?
Oh, fuck.
No, that is a dead creature.
Yeah, it's a dead creature, because it has to be, because this card is... You know why I said that they control Ragavan?
Now they actually do control mount.
Sack a treasure and to draw a card, basically, huh? Damn, okay.
Yep. Now they do have Ragavan for fuckers. No, they control a dead creature is what they have.
Yeah, we are required to take this action.
Counter 2 unless they might actually sack their
Oh,
guy.
God.
They might sack their... They might sacrifice their guy to put a shield counter, because veteran, when it dies, put a shield counter on something, right?
If they had, like, a cool...
By the way,
there.
speaking of, that also completely out of color. Holy shit.
I guess the idea is they want, like, the death trigger is there for... But yeah, I'll block those things. Because, yeah, you gotta put a shield on that or whatever. High strangle.
We just make a forge boss, I guess.
Probably.
We have to strangle something.
Well.
Is something worth strangling?
Oh, noises.
This is something worth strangling.
It has the word lifelink on it, even if they have to pay to activate it.
Yeah.
It's mostly a Windrake.
Thing is, right now they're on 1 card in hand. Like, if we can...
Yeah, let's stabilize, because we even have a spend all our mana if we strangle.
I'm imagining that the world in which our opponent here got so many treasure creators
Rip us back. Oh, okay.
that they decided to just not even play islands.
Like, look at this. Like, just... They played all blue cards off their treasures. Are they just... Is it?
There probably just is it. No,
No.
they're not.
Each opponent chooses a... Sure, okay. Edict me, draw a card. Oh, this is like... Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's like a bone shard style thing.
I understand.
But why would they sacrifice that guy? He does something from the graveyard.
He makes a... He makes a fish.
Oh.
Anyway. Here's 2 bodies.
And one of them has 2 toughness.
Yeah, and one of them...
It can survive the damage shield.
Okay, they're gonna go fix. Finally. That doesn't even grab a mountain.
Nope. They don't play a creature. Well, they got the fish. Because otherwise we could put the sticky fingers on the Maestro Initiate and have an effective attack.
Yeah.
I'm taking like 5 damage from the Unlucky Witness.
Alright, well. I'm probably just moving into combat here.
Did we put the sticky fingers on the Maestro's Initiate?
Thinking so.
Means that when it dies, it basically is +3 cards. Well, you lose 2 when you do it, but you know what I mean.
Let's just cycle. They both super cycle. When we get to attack for 5 minutes.
And we get a treasure. So if they kill this, we have the mana. Sticky fingers.
Sticky fingers. I do hope that new cap is good for standard, because standard was pretty freaking miserable the last time I tried it. Whoa.
Whoa. Sure, you did some sort of board wiping.
Yeah, that's one's a 4/4, one's a 1/1, then 3 to everything.
Sure, you lost your shield at the least.
Yeah, so I guess we're taking 4, and then we can.
Yeah, let me end step.
You get to, initiate end step.
This is 8 damage, I believe this card is dealt. And then here comes the fish.
Blub blub.
Here comes the club.
I mean, we can play out this whole hand, so...
I really feel like you draw a lot of lands in this 16 land deck.
Yeah? With
the
fetches?
Yeah, the games have been going long, so we're having opportunity to flood. That's what I think it is. It's the Wrecking Crew!
Yeah, and then they come in with the fish, because fish is unblockable.
I mean, I would come in with the Unlucky Witness, too. And I think we take the block, because they don't have good timing for the spells right now.
Yeah, we just...
Yeah, we trade the 1/1 token for a card.
Sure.
That's not Secret Reach. It only has 2 bits of text on it at all.
Yeah, the secret part is that it's a red card, but that's it. But you're right, it's not Secret Reach.
Secret Reach is when there's, 8 lines of text on a green card. It just also has reach.
Lucky Witness.
Why did that...
Until your next end step, you made that. They should have lost that card.
Until...
Yeah.
No, this is the wording on... Because it's not the beginning of your next... It's not the beginning of your next end step. It's your next... Well, wait, no.
Yeah, no, they got the trigger in their damage step. So they should have not have gotten that card.
I'm trading here. Anthony Carnstrom, thank you very much for the sub.
Did they also mess up the timing on their... I mean, I'll read the card. I'll read its Oracle text.
Yeah, I'm... Because, like, there's a difference between saying the beginning of your next end step, the next end step, and your next end step. And those are 3 different things, which is really annoying.
Yeah.
Those 3 different things, but...
Okay, Oracle text of Unlucky Witness. When Unlucky Witness dies, exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until your next end step, you may play one of those cards. And that gave them a full turn's worth, not just that main phase. So no, they
So we're getting...
Might be a little bit too early because for people to have started complaining about that being a bug because I'm not seeing it anywhere.
Am I?
No, you're not wrong.
I'm going through my like.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think it is. I'm just saying that no one has reported it as a bug yet.
Yeah.
The set is new, but it's still like that death trigger happened at the end of their damage step. which means they should have had that main phase to play it. Good job, bud.
This sucks.
Yeah.
I gotta let that happen. So obviously they've got the loot.
We're gonna lose the game because of a bug.
I don't think the land drop was relevant to the game.
I thought they got a spell. I thought they
No,
got that
this,
spell from
this,
it.
The swamp was off of it.
Oh.
It was 2 land drops, which makes it a lot less relevant.
Wait, pick up the body. That's a good one, right?
Yes, let's pick up 2 bodies. They discarded an edict, which means their card hand has to be better than an edict.
Or they value their creature.
No, I mean they value, like, this says edict draw a card. That means this is better than edict draw a card.
No, it's edict. You have to sacrifice a thing.
Sure, but
in addition to the cost, so it's a loot, really. But they could turn their fish into a card. I don't know.
I'm
It's
assuming
better than Corrupt Court Official, though. Yeah, you're right.
Their hand is like real ass removal, and I'm just holding up Dig of the Bodies against it. That's what I'm saying. Is that's like a real card, not a 2 damage to each opponent you scry to. Okay. Some huge hell dude.
The Glamorous Outlaw. Now we block the official.
Then do they have a kill spell for us? Yes. Yep.
We don't have anything we can draw. No instant speed creatures.
Nope.
Well, the good news is that going 1-3 does mean you can pretty easily fit that second draft in.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think we fundamentally did anything wrong with our deck, except I don't think our the decks that we've fought that were really powerful were very synergistic. Like, that appears to be the thing.
And this deck wasn't non-synergistic. It was. It's just it wasn't maybe not enough, and maybe it wasn't.
We didn't
providing a value engine.
We didn't get there with our sack outlets until like midway through pack 2, and then like that meant that like our deck just didn't have the same setups. Also, like red black edict or red black self sacrifice is like notoriously. It's been like it's been the limited archetype I think like 12 million times, and it's been good once.
Yeah, it's often not very good.
I'm sorry.
Well, I think I want to draft white commons this next draft.
I think the more I'm looking at that, it felt like we should have just been playing the 7-drop. Clearly, Doc, you're on the.
I think that just from the raw text on it does so much stuff.
I
think.
Clearly.
Also, from witnessing that this is a format that gets kind of board stally, it may very well have just been a good idea to play that card. Yeah.
Wait, that's Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, this is the bird lawyer.
Most of these emojis are very bad, but at least they have the Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, let's draft some white commons.
And like let's I guess keep an eye out for, because if these games go long, let's find things that are busters like that. So yeah.
On top of that, I think there are very few actually like evasion creatures that we saw at any point in those 4 games, and almost all of them were just white commons.
This is a shielding clone.
Yep, this is probably a good clone. What is that? Security rocks.
If you guys have treasure, it costs 2.
Yeah, that card's actually probably very good too. I like the art and name of Scuttle Butler. The Scuttling Butler. I don't know if it's any good or not.
This card whips because it's secretly divination on top of your.
Secretly divination. It's also, we just played a lot of that card in Jeskai.
Feeling clone, feeling strangling.
I don't know how much of a bomb clone is.
Probably not, but I'd like you to see you play blue. I think is the thing I'm like feeling about it.
Yeah, I like the idea of like this with Especially because, like, clone with a shield counter actually does feel, like, pretty strong.
Yeah, it does.
Clone
It
with
does
a
feel
shield
strong.
counter
Ooh.
is capable of beating the thing it clones in a fight.
So create 2 fish, then populate. No, you don't populate. You put tokens. Then for each kind of karma creatures you control, put one of those on the fish. So every kind of counter you have, the fish gets more.
Yes.
Weirdly enough, because of a card in this set, you can put a loyalty counter on this fish.
It's true.
Disgusting.
Whack.
Fish don't know loyalty.
That's whack.
Got our throng here. I got
I do kind of like the fish.
The fish are on block. Ooh.
Wait, what does that say? Whenever okay, knockout blow. This card's probably just good on rate. Okay, so this is just this helps with the stall.
It sure does, yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Knockout blow is also just very good though, because I'm okay paying 3 mana for this.
Right.
But try to wield a Obscura card.
Perhaps.
I'm willing to bet if someone wants to play that color combo, they're not passing that up. So I doubt it's gonna wheel, but
I also doubt
possible.
it, but it's the strategy we can employ. Go with your heart, Jen. It's your draft.
I'm interested in this rooftop nuisance. Ooh, more fish.
Ooh, more fish.
Okay.
Okay, so we want 1/1 counters
now we don't
and
want counters. So like backup agent here is going to be a really nice to lead into.
Iron Shell Beetle.
Yeah, it's Iron Shell Beetle, which also color shifted to a color where it makes sense still, so that's fine.
Yeah. I don't like that they made the cephalids like not gross looking. They tried to make them hot fish people, but really they should be very ugly fish people. 3 mana looter on a 1/1.
Knives. I like that rules text on Hypnotic Grifter there.
Yeah,
just
it connives.
What is
it feels like this is one of those instances, just like with murder, that this is rules text as flavor text.
I might be fine with this.
What does the crocodile do though? I don't think it's good. I just want to know what it does. Can't be blocked.
It's the big unblockable creature in the.
Okay.
So I kind of like this as a way out of our.
It does generate counters too.
Yeah, it
so
generates
it works
counters.
well with fish.
The Dapper Shield Mate does as well.
We also might want to grab one of these.
One of the late game bombos.
Yeah.
These remind me of the morphs from cons. Remember that common cycle of morphs?
Yeah, I do. Grab the green is
Make
here.
your deal. Are you Naya or are you Bant or are you Esper? I always thought you to be an Esper person, but I also know that Bant, because you like what's his name? The Bant legend guy. What is his name?
Or the sword guy.
Farik of the Many?
Rafik
of the Many. Rafik of the Many. That's one of Jin's pet cards.
Pick up the throng.
Yeah, start picking up our throngs.
Hold for Ransom is like a weird removal spell that they can pay 7 to blow up, but we get a card for it.
Singing Bell Strike, kind of.
Yeah.
I'm seeing lots of Cons of Tark here in this set.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
Oh, god damn.
Hey, you picked right.
God damn, okay.
Yeah.
That makes me feel a lot better about picking up Sparta's Adjudicator. Especially as this is we're also seeing like our stuff coming around.
That's good.
Okay.
Ooh, prize fight looks fun. Virtuoso.
This is a pack of exclusively white, blue, and green. That's nice to see.
That's looking really nice.
Actually, a warm welcome or more Nuisson might be okay. Run out of town. Is that just Griptide?
Yeah, it's Griptide, but they can put it on bottom.
That's still probably good.
Yeah.
The creature here, I like warm welcome, but I played a lot of.
I'm gonna get some double strikers going. Let's hold on.
Hey, here we go.
Hey, let's get some double strikers going.
Plus for our fish.
Yeah, plus fish. Okay, what if we're like fish aggression? You know, we're the
Or the fish aggressors. See, now our deck is already feeling way more synergistic than it was before.
Yes. Legitimate business person.
Yes, this is a
Wait a
I'm a
minute. Wait,
businessman with
hold
a
on.
business plan. I operate out of an unmarked van.
This card's kind of nuts.
for another.
Ooh, backup agent.
Yeah, I think
Also
the
would
backup
be-
agent's better.
I want the warm welcome, but I like backup agent in the curve too much.
I have a secret to say. The reason I like warm welcome so much is 15 to 18 years ago, I played a lot of Merchants of Secrets, which is just a blue one. Oh, speaking of,
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Oh, for each counter on it?
yeah.
Oh.
Now we're talking.
Well,
that the Citizen's
the
Crowbar.
Citizen's Crowbar.
That's repeatable enchantment or artifact removal.
I don't think
No.
that's that important.
Oh, it sacks it. Never mind.
It's a bear,
Yeah.
though.
It is a bear.
Yeah.
It's Kami of. That's not quite Kami of Ancient Law. Luxor seems very good with our plan.
Yes.
As it's just +2/+2. Actually, it's just Bullshock Morningstar.
It's 1 and then 3 to equip.
We can't put more counters than 1/1, and it's weird they have that sub theme, but I don't think they have like the menace counters or whatever.
Citizen. There's actually a decent number of citizens in our.
Yeah, we could get that up.
You could go into Citizens, yeah, instead.
Sorry, friend.
I think I was just more
See, just like this.
activated. I saw a
I
sword,
know.
Yeah.
You know?
So here's the citizen activated. This double striker's a citizen.
No! Oh fuck! We had to pick the Luxor so that we could have a fish with. We have to open a planeswalker in pack 3
counter.
so we could have a loyalty
We
counter
don't
on
have
our
a fish,
fish, and we
no.
blew it.
We-
We blew it. We're gonna open Elspeth now, and it'll be ruined. And
This card's a common.
yeah, that card's really good. But
All right, we need some fixing to make this function. You're not. I love this card. This card freaking whips.
Nimble Larcenist.
this is a return of one of our old
Yeah.
favorite cards, Sin Collector.
But like way better.
Fixing. What does that vehicle do? That's the equipment, the green one.
Second treasure, open it. Otherwise, it's that shitty 6/6 from
Okay.
Could play 1 Ruffian's Guidance.
Yeah, this with our double strikes, this seems pretty good.
We can play it from the grave, and like it also triggers the connive, like or
Yeah, I
the
think
quick draw
that-
dagger.
I like it because it's also something that's good to connive away,
Yeah, we can just
which
throw
is
it
the
away.
point.
You'll-
Thinking about how turn to car also made a mechanical. That's really good. Made a wonderful thing of being able to turn now any creature trivially into an equipment.
Yes.
And therefore you can hit any motherfucker with any motherfucker now.
I'm sad.
You were able to equip Jace easily before, but now you can equip anything easily.
Equip Citizen again. Virtuoso's
Yeah,
not, but Duelist is.
Even who cares if you're paying 3 to equip to your double striker, I think. Okay, so now we passed up 2 fixing in that pack. We can't pass up the next one no matter what. Risk 5 mana kill spells in this pack, I think.
I'm reading this here.
Up to one
Okay.
other target creature you can. So it's sort of like a little bit like
One deals
Soul
one
Bond.
damage. Oh, yeah, this is funny. Nice machine. Okay, they won't give you a real machine gun, but they'll give you this.
Yeah, they'll give you the zappy gun.
Okay, kill shot. Or,
What the fuck does this do?
Frost Breath on a creature?
tap a
Huh?
creature, and then if we control a counter, don't untap it.
Okay.
I wanted it as
Oh,
a...
okay,
Oh,
yeah.
hi.
Broker's Charm. Oh, wait, what?
I
Okay.
don't swap down. That's
Off-
not even fixing for us.
Not us. Okay. So the Broker's Charm has to be the card, although I would like to pick that little creature is also the conniving creature is also pretty good.
Yeah, this is a good 2-drop. I'll take Charm in colors though.
Okay.
Color Charm is really good.
Oh, sorry.
Broker's Hideout.
Broker's
Broker's
Hideout.
Hideout, yeah.
So hopefully we get some Throng. We want like 1 or 2 more Throng.
Yeah,
think
3
if
Throng.
you-
I think you need is 3.
I think if you see any more of that on color fixing that you might have passed, you're probably likely to get it back. Because people
True.
are not playing your colors.
Check
You're
this
the
out.
only person in these colors.
The Scryer.
That's Citizen.
You
So,
win target opponent, each draw a card.
I ain't
Yeah.
doing that. I'm just looking at a flying lifelinker that picks up the shovel. For
Yeah,
one.
if
No,
you-
that's good too. I'm
Yeah.
just
It is worth
looking at
noting that if you do that in step, you get the card first.
These broke
Do we-
it.
Yeah, do we just want a Bramble Crush? Or do we want to
Take a, I'll take a
have a
+2/+2
trick?
trick. I still have a Stirrant.
It's that card.
Nice. Good
That
card.
As cards, we've seen this card before.
I was interested in the quick draw dagger the last time around, so this is actually a pretty cool trick.
Yeah.
It's like +1/+1 first strike, and then like it moves for 1 for Alien and Scimitar. Oh.
create
Oh, yeah,
a treasure token.
Dude, that's good. That counterspell is important. We're not that blue, but Abadi. That card seems pretty mainline playable.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing blue no matter what because the duelist.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay,
hey, nice.
I found the
Not
almost.
quite.
Is
It
there
does
any
still
fixing
fix
in
it for
this
2
pack?
colors. It's not like a bad idea.
Oh,
But,
okay.
okay,
Auto
yeah,
pick.
Inspiring
Yeah.
Understanding, yeah.
Auto pick spotted.
Sorry.
Fuck tap lands.
If there were if it was a 3-color duel, I'd do it.
Yeah. It's an Elfin Palace,
Yeah.
but this is a auto pick.
Right. Cleric. There's talk of like the angel deck being something you could play and constructed. Not off of the rare. The rare is what makes you want to be like angels. But this card is like one of the payoffs that makes you feel like you're doing busted shit with it.
Any fixing in the pack? Not for us.
No, friends.
What's our curve like? We might be okay with a 4-drop, and if we're not, we've got the Conniver.
I also have just like a 3-drop flyer here too.
That's pretty good too. Yeah, which point of our curve do we need the most help? Because we have a 2, a 3, and a 4 we could all pick.
2 kind of could use some assistance, it looks like, because this is our curve right now.
You got a ton of 3s.
Yeah, we're not playing all of them. So yeah, maybe we pick the 2-drop. The Raffine's Guidance
no.
becomes a lot better when we have... pick the...
We picked the 3 because this 2 was a last pick last time.
Okay.
That will table. I guarantee it.
Okay, first look for fixing, then look for Gathering Throng. I see neither of those.
I'm sorry, is this Overrun?
Not Overrun. Vigilance, not Trample.
Ah, get out of here. Nobody runs Overrun anymore. Oh.
That guy's pretty... Pikers who die?
Piker dies and Piker puts counters on
Yeah, for our fish.
for fish. Pikers die and Pikers fish. Calling a professional.
Calling professional.
I'm sorry, I've not seen this card.
Yep. It's, they've stapled...
That's a good card.
Yep, this is what you have to do for a 3 damage spell in Standard right now. Yeah, that card's pretty good.
Fine.
Okay, auto pick. Fixing.
Yeah. Sorry, I think the card I would pick would probably be Rooftop.
Nuisson. That's how you say that word, right?
Nuisance.
Okay.
Okay, don't see any fixing. Is there a... I think we're off Throng. You'd have more double strike if you wanted to play Rocky Raccoon.
Yeah, or I could
Cost 1 less for each what you have?
Citizen.
Citizen.
That's not unreasonable. We have a fair amount of those.
I want to say you were likely to have 2 on the board at any given times. This would probably be a 3, you know.
I'm gonna grab a
format.
2-drop because I think that was our whole.
Yeah.
I want to point out, Prize Fight creates treasure tokens, which are fixing.
Okay.
Yeah, it is removal.
My problem is that fight is so bad.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
fight. Actually, we fight okay if we're willing to spend shield counters on it.
Sure.
Because, like, if we have a 2-1 with a shield counter, we've seen that there's lots of low toughness guys here. You might not play it, but...
For the family, I like that. It's protection. Here's the Hell Sigil.
Is it time to pick up a witness protection, or do we want to pick up a combat trick for our double strikers?
I kind of like having a giant growth that could read +4/+4.
That does sound a bit like Fido Burst. There's a
Ooh.
slip out the back. Very good.
I think this is also really good, and like Socialite's fine, but like this is like they go for removal and we go no thank you, and then we get another counter hanging out for our.
What was the last set that they did -1/-1 counters?
It's been a minute.
I think it was what's the soldier, Amonkhet?
Yeah, I think it was
Or-
Yeah, it
Amonkhet.
must have been Amonkhet. Yeah.
or like Modern Horizons, whatever. Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but those
That-
don't
that
count.
don't count.
I mean,
Those
I mean,
sets
like
aren't
an actual,
canon
like-
gens.
I know. I said it before somebody else in chat beat me to it.
all right. So Hour of Devastation was what, like
Ooh, 20...
2017?
5
Yeah,
years.
2017.
Wow, 5 years ago.
It's been a little while.
They like +1/+1 counters, and they don't print +1/+1 and -1/-1 counters in the same set. So
Yeah. Deborah Initiate's actually playable for you.
yeah, I think we're so full of picks that that the
Yeah.
raccoon won't make it, but he is nice. He's a citizen.
Also, an upstanding citizen. I won't hear otherwise.
Well, he is standing on ups.
Yes,
he is
yes,
bipedal. You are correct.
Yes. All right, I'm a little worried about
You're
fixing
kind of spoiled
level.
for choice here, too.
We have 2 pieces of fixing. That's more than we usually have, and our blue is light.
Also, we have a lot of like.
We have some connive.
Yeah.
I think if we're going to be relying on connive, we might be playing both Rafine's guidances.
We're gonna slip out the back. We're gonna
Maybe definitely 1, maybe 2.
operative
Gotta play
still
her.
fine. Regulator, strong arm.
Fish. The civil servant is probably just...
Right now, I'm just putting in cards at the moment. This is
Yeah. You're making the soup pile, and then you're gonna dig it out after.
all right. Seraph is like reasonable. That's fixing as well.
Because it fixes
no.
and also
What-
lets you cast it.
What's fixing? The ability to have like to get to the colors we need. Because like
Yes.
we right here we need to get 1 green, 1 white, 1 blue. In this pile right here, that would involve hard drawing plains, island, forest. They each have a 1 in 8 to be drawn in a 40-card deck. Of that, don't like them. But when we have things like Sparta's Adjudicators, Skybridge Towers, Broker's Hideout, along with a couple other cards that draw cards to help out, those odds get a lot better for us.
Yeah, so mana fixing generally means either a way to select which color of mana your lands are going to make, or a way to make your lands produce multiple colors of mana. Or just other mana sources, doesn't have to be lands. One of the archetypical mana fixing things is the 3 mana artifact that produces 1 of any color that they'd love to print. Although it's been a while since we've seen that one, hasn't it?
There was one of them in Kamigawa, just flat.
Right, there was one in Kamigawa, but the one I
Network
remembered before that was from it was like a one that was a snow permanent.
Well, so Kamigawa had one. The set before that, there was
I don't even remember the set before Kamigawa.
Innistrad, and I'm pretty sure
Innistrados, yeah.
I think the green is again what we kind of cut here, but like there's a lot of power in our green.
Okay, what does Ceremonial Groundskeeper do?
That is
Groundbreaker.
our,
Oh yeah, that's our hell stick. Yes.
yeah, that gets pretty good.
Caдаlia Strong Arm is very good with our double strikers.
Yeah,
and can just be a truck. I like haste. This card works with itself, but also just works with our other creatures.
yeah. Undercover Operative is also good with just like we'll be fine in this deck. Obviously, like, sometimes the shield token won't come up, but, like, there are a number of creatures I'd be fine copying.
I think the Celebrity Fencer's one of our weaker creatures. It's a growing threat, but it's also 4 mana 3/2.
It's a little too high on there. I could got one of the sky. Hold on. Alright, I want to count. Citizen on backup agent. Citizen on bird.
And then the
Citizen on
Disciplined
the
Duelist.
duelists. Citizen on Darling. Citizen on Sparta's Adjudicator. Okay. And we also have if I wanted to add another one, we have Citizen on Civil Servant.
Yeah, the Civil Servant, if we have a 2-drop, we think would be better. So we have a fair amount of citizens, and the lady, the Darling, makes her own citizens.
Yeah. This is...
The Sky Crier is so bad. It's like pretty weak.
It's only in there because of the citizen stuff, and I think we just cut that out and make the deck a little more better.
Yeah, because we can put the shovel on. It's okay if we pay 3 mana to put the shovel on.
Put it on a fish or put it on a regulator of a 4/4.
Counterspell is good interaction. Now we're looking at things like the Grifter.
The thing with the Grifter is that this is one of those cards that gives us something to freaking do when we flood.
Yeah, and it does. It is a mount. You can +1/+1 it if you discard gas.
And like that's something rather than like nothing to do.
The Dapper Shieldmate is a source of shield counters for our fish, and we do have 2 fish.
I don't really want to cut another 2. If I was going to cut another thing, it might be like a 3.
Maybe one of the regulators.
Maybe the Shieldmate itself. I don't.
Yeah, so how many shield counters do we have if we cut the Shieldmate?
We still have 2 Disciplined Duelists, 2
and 2 Broker Veterans. Okay, yeah, then I'm fine with that. I thought we only had 1, and slip out the back plus a 1/1 counter. So
yeah.
our fish should be stocked.
So basically, when we fish, we want a shield and a 1/1. By the way, instant.
Yep. And you get 2.
All right. Also, the green is the like.
The green is your light color.
But we still need like. Oh god, this sucks. Our fixing is too light.
It is pretty straight 3 color when you get down to it, though. Your deck.
But it means that we can operate off single blue, single white.
Yeah.
And the Shattered Seraph doesn't help because it is a blue and white fixing. So it does not help our green fixing at all. So we have the Spara's Adjudicators, which does help.
Yeah. Also, you can instant speed this, like, if you just leave it up. But I think we just got to see how this goes. We're 17 land, which is heavy.
It's heavy for Arena, yeah. I'm so happy to hear you say that, Jens. Me and Kaz have been telling you to cut lands in non-arena formats for a decade, and you're finally on our team on Arena.
I was gonna say you do realize those last 2 words are incredibly
on Arena.
Important.
Yeah,
because I don't believe in that in any other world.
I know. Me and Kaz just love dying and being dead.
Arena, for those who aren't aware, in best of 1, chooses 2 hands and picks the one with the better mana composition.
Yep. So it slightly cheats you. The shuffler lies. There's been many threads on Reddit about it.
Laws of nature and randomness are false.
This looks kind of weak, just in general. Not only is it off color, but that's the wrong 2-drop. If that was the double strike connive guy, I'd be all in on this, but this is a 2-lander off color.
We're basically all in on backup agents.
On a grizzly bear.
Oh, it got worse. Oh no, okay.
Oh.
No, we're fine. This is easy. This is easy, breezy,
Okay.
beautiful.
Yeah, let's
bottom either the fish or the... I think the Grifters might be how we draw into stuff we need. Because the Regulator and the fish both want something else to work.
Regulator I can just play as a 2/3 flyer and not
So we pitch
care.
the
Whereas
fish,
Hypnotic
maybe?
Grifter will take a year to actually get to do things, though. It costs 3 to connive with it consistently.
True. So one of those two.
I think you're best just, praying that your deck gives you something playable.
Exotic pets does say on a creature you control, right? And what does that's a good thing to know.
For
Okay.
each counter among creatures you control.
And Celestial, what's her name, once counters on creatures you control?
This is instant speed, right?
Yeah. But what does the angel want for its tapping?
We control a creature with a counter on it.
Okay, so they don't care that we're going to put a thing on our land or whatever.
No.
That can get you your forest.
And we can hold up counterspell.
Just hold up counterspell.
It seems pretty good. It's okay to take these formats slower because they are, for this reason we are showing the mana, tend to go slower.
Well, hold up. It's actually better to grab the island, isn't it? Because you have equal quantities of all 3 of these. Well, you have more fixing for the blue in your deck, but you also have more immediate use for the blue at the same time.
Yeah, we can double.
Yeah, double island can let us like double spell with like 2 blue spells. We're never going to double spell with green. So yeah, Doc is right.
I'm actually thinking that fetch might have been wrong. It might have just wanted to go plains, leave up the pets. Yeah, they've got their own.
Rakish Reveler is so close to a name of a Innistrad card. The Rakish Heir. Yeah, we can make that disappear.
Good as a tempo play, if nothing else.
We just play the regulator here, right? Maybe make our fish better.
Yeah. 3 to equip. This is not a citizen, it's an advisor. This is a citizen. But I've cut myself off green to do it.
Wait, is it for as long as it's exiled?
Yeah, it's for as long as it's exiled. The moment you break it, you drop off it. Yeah, it haunts.
Wow, really? That's so weird.
Yeah.
Most mana efficient play is the Groundbreaker. Because that might let us equip plus play better in next turn.
Yeah. I'm worried about us taking 1 million damage because they can go ahead and land, rakish, attack 5.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they're 4 colors now.
We can gain some life back. They'll have a hard time. They'll have like a medium hard time racing that.
There's rakish. So yeah, the fencer worries the hell out of me. It's just this infinite growth engine, you know?
Just suit up our guy.
Five is pretty bad against this board, though.
5/5 lifelinker. He would just like attack.
There's no.
Oh, it doesn't have lifelink. Okay, I thought that thing was. I was so convinced it was Armadillo Cloak, but it's not.
No.
Okay.
You see, right? You see the same thing, Behemoth Sledge, right?
Yeah. But a 3 power. This is a good blocker. And if we can make 2 fish that have shield counters on them.
Yeah, well, 1 fish with a shield, you don't get double. You put a counter between the 2.
Okay.
If we get to 5, I can smart as adjudicators to, like, Oh boy. That sucks ass. We're just getting...
We're getting beat up.
Rolled over the top here.
This has been a historical weakness of the blue-white flyers deck, is large green creatures. And we didn't get up any arrests or anything. Although the arrests wouldn't be... The counter thing we have wouldn't be that good because it's a... Surprised they didn't blitz the strong arm.
Yeah, just a draw, I would have. I think the trick is that our deck needs to be more aggressive.
Yeah, we wanted to, maybe that counterspell was a spew?
What the hell is this card? We lose the goddamn game to this card, though.
Yeah, we probably do.
Oh no, 2/1 flyer? Never mind, we just block it with a...
Yeah, we saw a rare with a lot of text, then we might have spewed.
What is this?
Interesting choice, given you've got a shield counter on a 2/3.
Yeah, but
well,
it's a 4/3.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the... We have to trade.
misread
Yeah, that
numbers.
that doubles the thing's attack when it attacks.
Go to 6.
Going to take damage to take damage. We could double spell. War, equip, and spell.
I figured how we win.
Probably involves attacking and jumping.
The fish can block. They just cannot be blocked.
You can offer trade on the offense.
Yeah.
Or take the advantageous block here. The fish, we can if they do the full court press, we can block on the 2/4 or whatever, and then put fish in front of the 7 power creatures.
Right, we can just like walk in. What the? Oh.
Okay, they've got
this
two.
Is,
oh god,
this is
Wargate.
This is Quarter Calling.
Yeah.
This is just Quarter Calling on a uncommon.
They're thinking this card might make the Asmo food decks in Modern a little bit better. Because those food decks were common for a long time, and then everybody realized they were kind of bad. But you can rock it for Asmo, and shit.
We're fucking dead, dude!
Okay, how many bombs does our opponent's deck have?
I mean, the thing is, first rare. This is a mythic. It's the first rare on the table. Everything else is uncommon.
No, the
right,
Pegasus. Yeah, and Mr. Double Power guy, I think, might be a bomb.
Anyway,
but is a uncommon at least. So,
fucking, they all have trample vigilance right now. So
we are dead. The fish were not good
he's
enough.
An overrun.
Yeah, he's an
overrun. It's that guy.
Yeah.
You just have to do it. You have to have to mythic for your things to have overrun.
Anyway, we're dead as shit. That's good to know. All right. So our deck is a more aggressive line, and we need to know that. We need to play it as such, because playing it on the back foot there always felt bad.
I still think that mulligan was right though, because even also shield. Iron Shell Beetle also not the best aggressive start. Where
I'm just looking.
But if we are going that method, is maybe we want Civil Servants over like adding green cards to the deck just seems like a mistake.
Yeah, I'm just.
Do we like the Celebrity Fencer?
Again, for us, it's a little too high up, right? Like we end our curve at 5.
It is pretty good with the Darling. Because she makes citizens when she attacks, but...
gonna believe in that one. And
we're in a situation where we don't want to make any cuts.
I know.
Woof. Are we really going to cut a 2-drop to make our... for a 4-drop? I don't know.
Don't mind me just going through. I'm not gonna cut the.
Make this appear as our one piece of interaction.
Right. It's like our one thing that does anything.
We could just say we're not interacting. Like, that is a thing you can do.
I think I think we are supposed to be pushing forward every turn. It actually sucks because it makes our the haunter, the land haunter, really bad. Because if we're ever haunting a land on 2.
Ooh, no, the mangler.
We're fine. We're on the draw.
I think this is a keep.
Sucks, but like we're a lot heavier likely to draw the fixing to get out of the blue. And if we do, like we get to curve like Virtuoso into Duelist.
And into fish.
Fish with a shield counter.
Like, one fish gets the shield counter and the other one gets the 1/1 counter if we have that one right. Is that how it works?
You can give them both the 1 fish and have 1 fish as a 1/1.
What a weird card.
I know.
I thought they stopped making cards that were dead ringers in terms of...
They have to read 4 times before you understand them.
Yeah.
So we obviously just have the chance of this one falling apart on our ass.
I mean, I've drafted 3 color sets before.
Yeah, we're showing off multiple parts of this set. Number 1, how heavily important the fixing is. Number 2, how heavily important your game plan is. Okay, that's actually a good draw following up this.
That makes our fish better.
That makes this a 2/2 double striker.
Yeah, we can beat in. Or we can make a 2/2 lifelinker if we need to.
Yes.
Good news is our opponent is Naya, the bad color combination.
Well,
I kid. Yeah, about that 2/2 double striker. Yes, all the charms are instants.
Yes.
That charm's actually good because it's an overrun.
Puzzle down trample, yeah.
This is the one point where it's good too, is limited, because I think in constructed, the Esper charm will be played in standard and pioneer, and then the Jund charm can be played in modern as well.
Don't clean a blocker off the table.
Get our scryer down.
Which I will activate that to draw if I need to.
Yeah, on there. A little bit of instep. Or do we main phase it if we miss our land drop?
Unsure.
Okay, just a guy.
Alright.
Yeah, let's try to make our land drop, I think. What if they had Leyline of Sanctity?
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, this is just us walking in, like, this is the 3-color format right here. Damn.
We even had fixing this game.
We don't have, like, what we're seeing here is that, like, in order to be, like, a true, like, we're not just, like, 2-color splash 1. We're 3-color. And in order to be true 3-color, you can't walk in with 3 pieces of fixing. You need to walk in with like 8. I think.
I also think if you're going to go with the aggro deck, you do need to be a 2-color deck, I think.
And I'm
Because
gonna...
the tap lands in general are going to make you slower. But we can block and trade with the security rocks.
Yeah.
Trade our 1/1.
2 treasures. I would bet this set is the most Texas Mania you've said in a couple of years. Would not take that bet.
There's a set called Forgotten Realms.
No, Neon Dynasty took that from
right.
every set.
Let's draw a blue source.
It's the most wordy set in the entirety of Magic.
Come on, blue source. Come on, blue source. Clone will let us flip the table.
Very least, though. At least it was wordy for good reasons.
Yeah. All right, so we get to get their big creature off the table. We've actually kind of cleaned up.
What's Band Charm do?
Draw 2, destroy enchantment.
Sorry, creature. +1/+0.
Also in fights.
That lets us. No, is it fight or is it deals damage? Is it punch?
It's punch. Or yeah, punch.
That lets us block and trade with the Rock's Pummeler. Because the punch will break its shield, and then the 3-power first strike will trade with it.
Or you can just play on their Discipline Duelist and have that.
First strike wall. Or we can sack our guy.
I'm just gonna pass with pets plus punch up.
Okay. Or I do kind of like the rooftop nuisance here.
Yeah, well, I want to have I'll sack a 1/1 that didn't shield or whatever. You know, like the 1/1 that didn't do anything.
I'm ready to rumble.
Okay.
Wait, is nuisance a sorcery? Wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That makes me like the card way less. I thought that was like instant and didn't. What is it called in pressure point or something?
Well, this card is also divination because it copies the card draw.
Yeah.
That's a. All right.
Make our fish, pop the shield.
Yep, we get to break the shield and kill the 1/1 for free.
And take 5.
But we lose the trample goes away. Now there's no more trample threat. It's just at 6/3. Yeah, that duelist can deal with.
If we draw. Okay. Just play duelists.
Yeah, I'm gonna play duelist and pass, I guess.
We could attack with the fish. Because we can trade our divine shield for the pummeler.
Something's up.
Okay.
I need that blocker right now. 2 damage isn't worth it on this turn. Something's weird. Okay, that's the instant. That was the card that had me.
Failed to find?
Did that whiff?
Failed to find.
Reveal. Okay.
Top 5 whiff off. Okay, yeah.
Do you want to clone their Rock's Pummeler?
Absolutely. Well, yeah, I guess it'll be a shielded no matter what.
It'll enter the battlefield with the shield. Other options include tap their team, attack. Johnny Two-Fish. Broker's Charm. Really, world's your oyster.
Yeah.
The only thing we can double spell with is those 2, I think.
Yeah, our instance.
I guess we can check what's inside the nuisance. Just sack the. We can attack with the fish very easily. Yeah. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, they kind of can't block the double striker without, because like the
It destroys
all right.
it.
It destroys it. Okay. Now
Still
they get.
need to put the rocks pummeler in the way to kill it though.
Which,
Now they can block it. I guess. Yeah. Yeah. We should let them make the block, and then we get to eat their lunch.
yeah, we gotta eat that lunch.
Because yeah, you can do the +1 power off Broker's Charm, right?
Yes.
Yep. +1 power, and then punch the 1/1.
I guess I should have fished in response.
Yeah, to get the shield counter, I guess.
We can get another shield counter with our
Oh, I'm just-
operative on. Actually,
You
yeah,
could.
okay. We just pass with mana up then, I guess. Now we clone the pummeler.
Yeah, we get the shield no matter what here.
I was wondering though, if we cloned our own duelist, does it come into play with 2 shield counters on it?
Yes. That should be how it works.
Oh, slip out the back. Actually, well, they don't enter back. You
No,
just
they don't
ignore
enter
the
back.
things, so it wouldn't.
They
Yeah, it wouldn't
phase.
regen anything.
Yeah, so we
I mean, on the other hand, it is still a +1/+1 counter on a double striker if you wanted to. So there's that too.
how dead are they? We have 6, 10. Yeah, we destroy that enchantment to tap their blocker. And in we go.
This is what I meant about we need to be, like, we just need to be, like, on curve. Like, that's the more thing. We don't need to be aggressive, we just need to be on curve.
Everybody chalk it up on the board. We not only drew, but we cast our first pick.
I love the idea of multi-shielding. Multi-phase shielding. There's a really dumb white rare. There's like it's a 6-mana 5/5 angel that has 2 shield counters on it on come in. And whenever a creature attacks, or whenever a creature, one or more, whenever combat happens, the one or more,
Yeah.
you can remove a counter to draw a card from anywhere.
2-lander, no castables.
We can't keep this.
Yeah, phasing is weird.
Yeah.
They, this looks keepable.
Yeah, we just throw down Sky Crier.
Yeah, we throw down the crier. Yeah, we throw down a crier. Then maybe the virtuoso gets to. We don't really have all that much that targets it. Oh, excellent.
Love that curve. Love that curve.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Why do we just? Yep.
Phasing has a million lines of text for just ignore it. Just ignore
Yeah,
it.
it's
gone.
it's rules that make sense intuitively, but when actually writing them down in the comp rules are a nightmare.
Anyway.
There are a lot of rules like that. Scusi?
Fisto, Madness, a bunch of other similar
Madness.
ones.
My favorite thing about Madness is in the set where they printed Madness, they printed Pitchstone Wall, which really looks like it should work with Madness, and was probably designed to work with Madness. It doesn't work with Madness. Or was it? It was in Torment.
Yeah.
Which was in around the same time, because that was the flashback set.
Just gonna instep make 3 power of unblockable. Sure.
Okay, they're gonna give us some nuisance. That's gotta be French for like bird, right? Where's Kaz at?
I love our fish. Oh my god.
Can we kill her if Broker's better than
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Having even 1+1/+1 counter on it makes those fish actually pretty deadly.
Oh god,
3 unblockable damage is actually a lot.
Right.
And having 6 was like a lot.
Well, like 2 power unblockables 10 turns, but 3 power is 7 turns.
Yeah, with any help.
And 6 is 4 turns.
Oh.
Well, the angel I was talking about was ETB or attack, not just general. Oh, right. Yeah, that angel just is like very silly amounts of card draw and also double shielding itself, which I find double shielding on your bomb to be like, cool.
Okay, this is triple mana.
And we have these as just 2/3
Creatures.
flyer, which we can make a shielded version of.
Ooh, well, does it count itself? Because if you let's say another.
If you control a creature with a counter.
Yeah, well, if you clone it, you're always going to control a creature with a counter because it enters the battlefield with a counter on it.
So, there's a charm for each one of the factions, brokers, and all that jazz, reveners, etc. For the most part, the charms are very. Oh, thank you. Love to see
Seems
it.
good.
The charms are like very different in their effects compared to like Naya charm, etc.
Mm-hmm.
The Riveter's charm has 1 shared mode with Jund.
Exile target graveyard.
Yeah, but Broker's charm here, if you're familiar with Esper charm,
Draw 2 cards.
and also destroy target enchantment.
Yeah.
Those are both modes on.
Depending on what we draw, we might actually just make the informant next turn.
Yeah, to try to like loot.
Make our fish better as well. That card's really good. We pitch a fish or the angel, or the undercover operative.
I don't know if I like the operative. That's actually a pretty good card. But the thing is that the fish, we're gonna get 1/1 counter on the fish. So having multiple fish is gonna get really good here. I think it might be the operative here.
It's either operative or angel.
They're kind of the same.
Second angel isn't as good as the operative, but also the operative costs 1 more.
We don't have the problem is we don't have the blue yet, right? Like I can't cast this card.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's also completely fair. Yeah.
Yeah, the common heuristic is just discard the one you can't cast. So let's do that.
Yeah.
So the underdog. This card's really, really good.
Beating and a half on the blitz. You can blitz it from the grave.
Yep, and you draw cards each time you do.
Also, I had not seen the art on this, which
Oh yeah, it's we're going back to
we have Victor here.
yeah, the Mr. Goblin abs. Only this time it's a buff dragonkin behind him.
Sure. I'm glad you didn't do that in an order. Yeah.
We're going to Broker's Charm that to death, or we can tap it down with the Glacial Regulator first.
Because it doesn't trade with the.
Maybe just ignore the Tenacious Underdog. Like we can tap down because it doesn't untap right when we Celestial Regulate it.
Yeah, if we regulate. The things say we like regulate here.
Like attack for 5, get attacked for 3.
No. It's not when this attacks. It's when.
Okay.
When you choose to attack, so this would attack for 6. I'm probably just getting it off the table.
Yeah, let's just punch it and then attack for 6.
We have the aggression here.
We do want them to blitz their underdog
that's
at
why
some
the
point.
that's why the underdog's the underdog. Obviously, they could be a dog, but you know. Okay, I'm going to.
We could fish into. No, we're only on single blue.
We're on single blue. I can just
Also
tap
only
this.
on 5 mana.
I can just tap this.
Yeah, tap down there, guys. Seems good. And we can do the same thing next turn.
Because it says tapped. So we're in a good position. If we draw blue, obviously we're in a super good position, but...
Yeah, if we draw blue, we can bake fish and then sack the untokened fish to tap their team.
Yep, and draw 2.
We're getting them down low enough that the life cost on the dog is real.
Yeah.
Will they not be able to afford to do it? Okay, there are animal people in the set. Are there dog men?
I know there's dogs. Holy fuck.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we've seen that card in
3
draft.
mana, 3/3 Vigilance Trampler that creates
You want to run this by me again?
Yeah,
that is a lot of text on a 3 mana uncommon.
I've told this story before, but I'll say it again. I quit Magic for a very long time. Between Shadowmoor and Return to Ravnica, I did not play Magic. And one of the reasons, there are several reasons why, but one of the reasons was, I saw the card Kitchen Finks, and I thought, that does just way too much for a 3 mana 3/2. That's just way too pushed. And here we are now in 2022. Ooh, the shovel. Give the shovel to the scryer.
Yeah. So that's the idea, is that the shovel on the scryer should finish this. The flyers we have should end this game.
Eternal, Questing Beast is an eternal card. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so they get to...
They really were in this, like, 5-color nonsense.
Wait, do they not connive? No, it's when it dies.
When it dies.
Okay.
So they have a way to sack.
That's nice. It's a connive card that also works well with the red-black sack half of the... So it's a cross-guild effect, really. Arcbound Ravager is a much more reasonable card to quit Magic for. Okay.
That's
But will they kill the right creature? Oh, they did it wrong. No, they didn't.
No,
okay.
they did it right. That's gonna be just fine.
So we can play the shovel and then fish to block. This is going to be closer than I'd like.
I know, I don't like, especially like they've got a deal 2 up here in the hand.
But if that's all they do, we're fine.
That's actually okay. You can still just block the counters coming in.
Yeah.
They have trample.
I'm just...
We just take 5, though. We can take 7.
As long as there's no combat trick.
Oh, God.
I don't like
Don't
that.
say that.
You saw that too, right? The
Yeah,
pause.
don't say that.
There is a trick. We're dead. Sorry.
Oh, God. Do they have +4, +3?
It's like nothing we can do about it. That's okay. The fact that they had a response there.
Don't be worth 2 damage.
Really?
Ooh.
It could have been an instant that is not necessarily a combat trick, you know?
It could be, but
Yes.
The 3 damage burn spell costs 3, so they're not killing us with that. They seem to realize they are dead. Or are they killing us? They have a kill spell that's also pretty bad.
If they had a kill spell, they would have used it on the blocker.
Very true, yes.
Holy shit.
Ow.
I thought for sure that was just a pump.
Yeah, it must have been just a different instant that wasn't a combat trick or kill spell or something.
Maybe they had exile it from your hand to give a
Here are the
thing.
people we printed as thing in Magic the game keyword counters. So the keyword, you could, but like that's like what
there's
Odric
cards
does,
that
right?
do that. Yeah, Odric text has that, and since they have the counters now, they can have like, oh yeah, put a X counter on it. The same is true for whatever.
Yeah,
If
Odric-
that creature comes to the board.
Odric was also very bad to read. So
yeah, same as like Thundering
Yeah.
Order. Well, so here's the problem. Like, you would have to word it. You can't just word it like whenever a creature with a keyword comes into play, put a keyword counter of that type on them. I'm pretty sure under current rules that doesn't do anything. Like, you actually have to list out literally every keyword,
like
which gets
whenever a creature
really
comes into
awkward.
play, if it has first strike, double strike, flying, trample, reach, like you have to do it like that. That's why
that's
Soul
the way you have to word it,
Flayers.
but-
That's how they worded it with like Soul Flayer as well.
You know, it's what makes Odric and friends hard to read, that they have to list off their keywords, and they're not consistent, obviously.
And you can't just have it.
Sure.
Yeah, fine.
We have double blue for the operative, which we can regulate.
We have our Broker Veteran, which attacks and dies pretty well.
Yeah. Actually, attacks and dies kind of poorly against with the regulator, but that's fine. I'm fine with that.
I mean, if we put this counter on the regulator, that's completely fine.
Okay, that's a good later card. I like that card a lot.
If we draw forests, that makes our curve really busted.
Yes.
Because we just race that out on 4, attack for bums.
Only an artifact dog and a token dog. Okay.
Gallic Readers.
This card's hell. This is the buy box promo. Create a tapped treasure token.
Huh.
I'm sorry.
The tapping effect on oh my, okay.
Anyone ready for a novel?
Sacrifice another creature. Look at the top card of your library. You may put that in your graveyard. At the beginning of each step, there are 5 more mana values. You may pay 2 life if you do draw a card. You know what this is? This is a Vampire Menace Hawk.
Yeah, it doesn't have death touch, but
I don't believe in Canadian Threshold. Let's play this busted card.
yeah, let's draw some cards, please.
You have the same number of mountain forests in your deck as plains.
5, 5, and 5.
Yep. What do we play undercover clone on? Okay, probably that guy. But I mean, do we just take that
Oh,
trade?
it's got menace.
It's got menace. It'd be 1 for 1-ing. But it's just a 2/3 menace.
We can do better. Hello.
There it is.
So like now our duelist looks good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this makes any double blocks we have much better. Especially because any double block we make can refresh the shield on the duelist.
Yeah.
Because we can turn the veteran away.
Yep.
Yeah, Mr. Oreo seems pretty... People like this card.
Sure. This card just gets danger mode big.
And we sided out all of our interaction.
That's
Although
fine.
our one interactive piece was too late. It was a counterspell.
Yeah, we weren't ever counterspelling. That's actually the reason I didn't like the counterspell. The reason I cut it is because I want to be doing 2, 3, 4. Like I don't ever want to actually be. All right.
This is bad if they have something to pop the shield. If they don't, then this is just very good for us.
Yeah.
At instant, red, green, and okay, triple red. The worst case would be that, red kills something through the shield thing spell, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because then we'd lose the entire combat.
Fake your own death is what they might have here. Because damage has already happened to it for the first strike damage.
That's
okay.
weird.
It's an incredibly interesting time to do this, but all right, go for it.
You want creatures off the board?
They must have misread. We put it on we put it on the double striker, right?
Yeah, the flyer's just gonna fly. The double striker threatens both of these in combat.
Now, do we clone our guy to see if it gets the double counters?
I kind of want to clone this dude.
Okay,
Like
that's reasonable.
Double striker.
Like, I just want to play this, then clone it next turn.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
It's like I can do this. I can go clone.
Now with the regulator, you can also tap down whatever blocker that they have anyway.
Yeah. So first we put the counters on the Divine Shield. Next turn we might put the counters on the flyer.
Yeah. Well, the idea here is that here's the entire board gone.
And we're just committed to chumping the 8 power that's going to be attacking us.
Yeah.
Or 10 power.
That's fine.
Okay. Flip 2 lands. They've got the body dropper.
Sure.
Okay, they only just got their black recently. All right.
Yeah, we knew they were junned because of the Oreo.
It's Divine Shield plus Destruction, so it's a little more than just Divine Shield.
Yeah, it's a little more. It's not quite Aegis either.
So. Nice. Because here we go. Operative.
Wait, did we tap down their guy, though?
I might just tap down their guy and play these and then have the clone next turn.
Yeah, because the clone can either be another tapper or can be a bust on in.
Is it the same as having Totem Armor? No,
because Totem Armor doesn't prevent damage.
Because a single point of damage will break a shield. So it's like that with Divine Shield where like Mage Hero Power can destroy it, but it's not like that because destroy target creature doesn't work. Let's see what they block like. The answer is they don't. So we have some good blocks, some good chumps if we want to. They can bust in for some damage off their body dropper if they want to give it menace.
But they have to drop a body for it.
They can also gain life off their guy if they don't want to grow it this turn, because that's something the Gallic Reader can do.
Yep. You want just Creature Sack? Creature Sack.
Murder.
I love it.
Got a second one.
Nice try.
Oh, Strangle? All right. I was assuming they would also have Strangle in hand to have done
They had a play. It might be a holding a land. So I saw them hit Shift Enter to.
So we're gonna copy
the Strong Arm.
I think Strong Arm and put the counters on our flyer.
So that might force a chump. Okay, can we force a chump?
No, that's 12 incoming. They have to block it.
Okay, good.
Okay.
They realized that as well.
Yeah. Hell, the tap down. Hold on.
There was also the option of choosing the doubler on their side of the board. So
yes. I was actually just realizing that the tap down might have just been lethal. Like, or like
that too. Yeah.
Setting up like lethal. Anyway, okay, so when this deck has its mana, it feels really hard to lose with. When this deck doesn't have its mana, oh shit.
Oh, Joey Wheeler.
I
can't win in a game of chance against Joey Wheeler.
Except we've got a perfect mana forever.
All right, let's
into a sick curve of our Virtuo. Actually, do we lead on the veteran?
No, I think
there is a card in this set where you flip coins.
Screw it. Let's get the.
We can get the we can get the Virtuoso in, and we will take 1 damage.
Okay.
Our fish have... Wow, no attacks. Because we know that Unlucky Witness is bugged to be very good. Do we even attack here?
Oh, yeah. Because I have a 1-2. I just want it off the board.
Flop. Okay. Joey Wheeler didn't understand his cards. That sounds
Or
about
wants the
normal.
body. Or wants the body. Okay.
Calling a
Okay,
professional.
there it is.
We could do that. And then, yeah, pitch in with that. And we can connive to turn on our fish.
Yeah. Connive, pretty good.
Why do they want this guy so much? They gotta have a casualty spell.
Yeah, there's
That's
some
like
sort
gotta be
of
the answer.
copy. Call it a professional. It's just such a... It gets the job done, don't it?
Also, it's not quite Flames of the Blood Hand, but...
Hey, there they go.
Here's the Nuisance.
So you draw 1 million cards. There's black. There's no black mana down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
They might not get they might not get either of the cards they got off the initiate unless they have a land here.
Until your next end step.
Yeah, but that's okay. They're going to get a black mana here.
Yep.
Cause
And then it's not. Yep.
If they're not gone, yeah, they should have gone away based off of the wording of that card.
yeah, do we file for a comp?
I just want people to. I just want them to fix the bug.
Yeah.
That's worth noting to just file as a bug report more than
Yeah.
anything else.
I'm joking.
Yeah. Anyway, they're gonna play one of these two. It's gonna be like Maestros, and then like, because like you're not faking anybody's death right now.
And I'm gonna have a weird recommendation. I think if we draw blue, I think we undercover operative our backup agent.
I was almost thinking we undercover operative the disciplined duelist and go to like super hell.
Okay, that's that would make that would be the most aggressive play. Backing up our operative would make our fish better. But this is also very good to play. Like we tap down their 3/1 and then do we just pitch in with literally everyone?
Yeah, let's just get in here. I'm fine.
They can if they want to block the. Okay, they take a shield.
Sure.
Oh, no, that didn't even work. They just first strike.
Yeah, we're
double
first strike. They get no shields. No shields.
Which is probably what they just recognized right now.
And so they're trading with the thing that trades.
Yeah, simplify the board.
Put them 8 with 9 power in play.
We might have a tapper next turn.
Yeah, if I draw a blue, I can tap 1 large blocker. If they have removal, we still keep duelist. You know, a board sweep. I think the white's the splash. This looks like Grixis. They haven't played a white card. Corpse Praiser, this card's nuts. Exile a creature from a graveyard and then, like, then anticipate.
Why are those two abilities connected? It's such a weird... Like, you don't get the anticipate if there's nothing to exile. It's so weird. It's like, you know that Sphinx, that the Surveil was tied to the bounce?
Yeah, but you ever...
So, like, if for some reason you couldn't Surveil, which as far as I know, you never couldn't Surveil. No, it means that if the Surveil trigger got stifled... That's funny. Their white splash is a white card that is secretly a blue card.
This card's very good.
Joey Wheeler is playing both red, black, and blue, white. Trying to be both Seto Kaiba and Joey at the same time.
We could... We could connive. I don't know what that does for us, though. We could just attack for 4. Fine trading turning that to a shield. because that'll put them to 2 if they take that eat, and we get a shield out of it.
Would you play the exotic pets mid-combat here to get the shield counter?
Yeah.
That's what I thought, yeah.
And they have that kill spell, they pop it now, and then we only get 2/2s, or 2 1/1s.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, they're dead pretty quick on this board.
Yeah, we just have 2 power unblockable.
Now, they have a lot of digging. Look at this.
Yep. Maestra's
Also,
Charm.
holy shit, this is... They go to the grave?
Yep.
Yo, that's...
Maestra's Charm. It's pretty good, and it's going to be a standard mainstay.
Yeah.
Maybe Pioneer.
Like,
It's not good enough for Modern, but...
okay, so here's the
Psychic
bounce.
Pickpocket.
It's fine.
Bounce the fish with a shield, I would
bounce
yes.
the fish with the shield, I'm assuming. Lower the clock.
They might have to pitch the shield specialist, though, or shield duelist. Because that's a ton of pressure.
But, like, replaying it also sucks real bad. Okay. You can make a fish.
Now, if we draw blue, we have the bounce spell. Okay, that's got to be GG's. We sack the the Norwood Ranger, tap their 3/1 and their 4/3. Attack all in. They take 3.
Also, we draw 2 off this.
Yeah. Yeah, the fish is more valuable here.
Nice.
Okay, up your nose with a rubber hose. They have to take the block that... Yep. They either have to take that block or the block that would... The trade that would put a shield counter back on our guy. They have a fish they can make, but they're going to die to our fish pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I might not have wanted to play the veteran now that I'm looking at the board, but that's okay. We're 21. Okay, they don't have a sweeper.
You were thinking about Corpse Explosion.
Well, Corpse Explosion, the uncommon one they showed out of the one that's like making a thing of 4/4, and then
Shovel.
I can put that on my. Oh, I'm sorry.
The fish is not a citizen, sadly.
Citizen fish.
But we can put it on the guy to force a chump.
They're checking citizen fish.
Citizen fish? Yeah, but the fish picks up the shovel next turn.
This doesn't force a chump. This hands off trample.
Oh, it does?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Armadillo Claw. I thought it was +2/+1 in lifelink instead of +2 with. Okay.
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 Yeah, we just pitch in with everybody, right?
No. I mean, I guess 2 shield tokens on the fish is better than...
And they are dead next turn anyway. They would have
Actually-
to dig. They would have to go through a lot of shield to get through 2 shield tokens on the fish.
Okay, if they printed 2 shield tokens on a card, then they must work right. I was
Yeah.
thinking they might not work correctly. Like, they might both trigger at the same time. They might both say remove A the next time. So if it's a replacement effect, then only one would happen, because the one replacement effect would negate it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so if they have a non-land to discard here,
No,
they
just
get to bounce our fish.
No, just when it connives. It doesn't matter what it discards.
Okay.
So they get our fish.
Either that or instep fish. Yeah, this is really resilient to sorcery speed removal too. Does that have a counter spell? Okay.
If they have another psychic pickpocket, we lose. I can't beat like just an infinite number of that card, I suppose. That is 2 damage. Okay.
They'll be hard pressed to kill us with 1 more mana.
Oh, they just killed themselves.
Ah, nice. ETB, deal 2 damage to your opponent's face. Nice.
Our first pick is doing some work. How often does that happen?
Hello. Let me think on this one.
Yeah. Wait, it doesn't have the Divine Shield.
No, because it's only when you choose your own card.
Oh, that is so weird.
Yeah, you only get the shield if you chose your own card.
I didn't realize that because the last time we picked the rocks, which just naturally had his own.
That was the reason I picked
shield.
it. Yeah, because it naturally,
Wow.
which might be why you were thinking that the double shield might not function,
Yeah,
but it does.
That is so. Why is that needless? It's a rare. Just let it be powerful.
There's
Anyway.
a 4-mana clone though, and they don't want to make sure that those go completely buck wild.
Like
It's been a while since a 4-mana clone was playable.
free
But
shield.
yeah,
is
you're probably
pretty,
right.
Like, I like the shield. That's pretty good.
Like the last clone that was really overpowered was Phantasmal Image, and that was a long time ago. I can't even think of the other clone that was played other than that was this version of the hand.
Yeah. We knew this was coming.
This
You
is
go
this is almost a keep.
If you draw any white source, this hand actually kicks ass.
The problem is, do you know how many white sources in the deck?
There are 7, right?
Yeah, which we cannot keep this hand, but
This is that hand, but worse.
no, his hand is playable. This hand has a
like
playable card in it.
Yeah.
So in any land gets us our next playable. We pitch either the Charm or the Fish because they're the least castable. Or the Virtuoso, I guess, yeah. Virtuoso is as uncastable as the Fish or the Charm,
Yeah.
but less powerful.
Okay. This is awkward, but we'll deal with it.
You only have one thing that lets the guy connive.
This just says draw 2 end of the day. It's Esper Charm. 8 sources. We have 7 lands and 1 activated ability that can get there.
Very true.
Or a top deck.
Or we can just draw perfectly.
Am I conniving?
We could connive or just cycle Nuisance. But if we're going to do that, then we connive and just discard the Nuisance. Do we need that
I
land?
think you could probably discard that land, honestly.
But the Nuisance will put a counter on our guy.
But I want to draw 2 cards at some point, too. That's...
Again, the land is maybe not that good.
You've got 2 different ways to draw 2 cards in your hand right now.
I know.
So.
Yeah,
I'm pretty happy with the hand.
The Nuisance will, if we sacrifice our
Veteran.
does give us a counter, which makes the Fish better. Now, we're never not punished because that mulligan was correct, and that keep was correct as well.
Yeah.
That was a keep on 6.
Yeah, so that's fixing plus the damage.
Most 5s would have been worse than that. Having 1 playable and being able to draw into white, which makes the rest of the hand playable.
Yeah, they probably block on the... They don't block on the Piker here. We hold up Charm and consider... Actually, do we just draw 2 here looking for land? Or
I might just draw 2 looking for land, but I get to leave up fit. I'm going to draw 2 to look for land.
We have a powerful 4-drop. We want to make our land drops.
Important change! I'm going to talk about this card for a little bit. Because this is Esper Charm with a bow changed. Esper Charm was the black, blue, and white one of these. Esper Charm was notorious for cheaters, for those who like to get that 1% edge, for those who are the not cheaters, but like, you know, the rules lawyers of the world.
Yeah.
Because the third mode on Esper Charm is target player
discards 2 cards.
So you would see people go end step. Esper Charm targeting myself. And the opponent would go, okay, cool, discard 2. And then they go, I'm sorry, what?
You said target, you declared targets, there's only one mode that targets.
Yeah, and it's the one that angle shooters, that's the word for it. Yes, thank you.
There was before the rules changed, there was around the same time, I think we should play our 4-drop here. We have an easy, unless they sack something to make the body dropper menace. Even if they do, we have easy blocks. The 1-drop from Kaladesh. The white 1-drop that wanted to have vehicles.
Oh, yeah. No. So if you say I target myself, the only mode you could possibly be targeting yourself with
is the discard
mode. Mode. And you can legally do that. It doesn't say opponent. You want to discard 2 cards, be my guest.
Wait, what did that ominous necktie do? Is that just an onboard kill spell?
That's a 5 mana, deal 4 damage. I was fine with them doing that, because then they attack in with this body dropper and nothing happens.
Okay.
Or they come in with Oreo. And, yeah, so it doesn't change anything, really.
What was the name? Toolcraft Exemplar.
But yeah, angle shooters is the word I'm looking for. Like, where you're looking for every single point of advantage. Like, that is Magic players and GPs, yeah. Like,
yeah, that's where the Toolcraft Exemplar came in during GPs. Because if you said, if somebody said move to attacks and you said go, the Toolcraft Exemplar would immediately become a 3/2. Like, because it wasn't a trigger. It was a
if you're in the step.
If you're in the step. So, and there were many, like, that was a gear per Aether Grid format, so, like, pinging was very, very relevant. But they changed the rules, kind of, to get rid of that kind of shit. You suck oh, you're sucking the bird?
Yeah, I'm sucking the bird so I can just go to full combat against them.
Okay, and we pitch in.
Because I'm just pitching in.
They realize that, so they're making a bad block that they kind of have to make.
Yeah. This thing, Vigilance Menace, it doesn't trample, but it's a pain in the fucking ass.
Like having one yourself?
Yes.
Beginning of combat of your turn, if you control an artifact, Toolcraft gets +2/+1 until end of turn. That's what it said.
Okay, so they're tapped down.
On the other hand, you can grab the boulder to make any attack off the duelist a lethal threat.
Yeah.
Goons.
Okay, so I kind of want a double spell on the turn, I think.
Yeah, so we just
we attack with the duelist, that'll trade the goons. We'll trade the shield to the goons.
Yeah, trade the shield for the goons, and then we can play another duelist and fish. And the fish will have Divine Shield.
Yeah. I could force the chump if I copied the Oreo, but Orfeo.
We can copy Oreo next turn, and that can make our fish very threatening.
Yeah.
They have only single red/green. There's only just like there's like an instant that would have saved it, but that's it, I think, right? Like,
yeah, maybe. Like there's like a green +2/+2 thing there.
Yeah, there's a green,
yeah,
and there's a red first strike as well.
But regardless, because of how the shield works, all that would have done would have been just to save the creature. It wouldn't have killed the duelist.
Hey, first strike would have killed the duelist. No, it wouldn't have.
No, it would have to have been +2/+2 to save your own creature.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, tap out, draw.
Ooh, here's a sign of weakness.
Yeah.
They're so dead. They can attack for 10, but we just block with the veteran, probably. Put the counter back on the duelist.
Well, this has menace, but just gonna be a bop. Block both.
Yeah. Actually, probably make the fish and block with the fish. That has the shield.
But yeah, there was a lot, like, angle shooting is a very common thing in Magic. People looking for every single little, you know...
I think needle naming Borborygmos. That's one of the most famous ones.
Or like, I'll always remember, Profane Command for, minus, or life you and all legal targets on my end. Which, definitely is not me saying, that my,
Ooh, good draw.
Oh, God.
Is that lethal? It puts 2 on the fish, so they're taking 4 from the fish.
And then this attacks for 2.
Then attacks for 2. So we have 2. Okay, they block the 4 power guys. They block one of the 2 power guys. They go to 1?
Yeah, because they gain the life.
Oh, they gain life, then they go to 2 then. Because we only attack for... if they go block. That might not be good enough. Maybe we just play it and then operative next turn. Just kill them with the fish over 2 turns.
I like that. No need to play, like...
Yeah, our guy can have haste. He doesn't have to have haste.
Like, why don't we just play long? What are they going to do about it?
The reason I didn't like the press there is because they could kill our guys.
And yeah,
You could also
they're digging last
blitz
turn.
it in just to play it as the, to get the things on it, and then just draw the card if it dies at the end.
That's true.
For me,
but we just have lethal off the fish if we put the...
Yes. I think that this is correct. I'm just saying that.
Yep.
Just,
we had a lot of options on that turn.
Yes.
Ooh, the Scuttler. I love the art and name of this thing.
Copy.
I choose this one. I choose this one.
Big fish.
What do you think of that movie? Like Ewan McGregor?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's very schmaltzy. It's not aggressively Tim Burton, but it is kind of Tim Burton.
Yeah.
Because he only directed, he didn't write it.
This deck...
I like Forrest Gump.
Even when we have mana problems, this deck is, like, doing work.
No, real big fish. No, I will not allow ska in my presence. Yeah, I that. Let's be real. That was not having mana problems. That was keeping a kind of sketchy mana keep and then being completely rewarded. So
Yeah.
like drawing our stuff exactly when we needed it. Yeah, they hide the lore here because they only put the entirety of the story on the flavor text once.
This hand whips.
Fuck off, you're dead as shit.
Yeah, this
hand is incredible.
You're dead. You're dead forever.
You are
Carl
dead.
Paris.
Carl Paris, I'm so sorry. You're about to be absolutely obliterated by...
If they can defeat you with this hand, they deserve it.
They have to have 2 X tricks, basically, immediately.
Well, they're named after 2 great heroes of history. The ancient hero Paris and the modern hero Karl Marx. But both of those guys, I think, died. Well, of course Karl Marx died. But I think Paris died in the Trojan War, right?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Because he died outside of Troy.
Like yeah, but like they threw the tree at the spear, right? Okay, they seem to have answers for
That
our
answers
guys.
one of our guys.
Let's tap it.
That sounds good to me.
We can just keep tapping it, and then it will never die.
As I said, the X minus X are the only real threat here. Really?
Okay.
Okay.
They're going to, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's probably gonna just blitz it back, right? No?
I would
Okay.
love them taking damage to blitz this back. It's a good card, but like you can't afford the life against what I'm doing.
2 heroes who died. Karl Marx died of old age, though.
The theater makes a nice noise. Sure.
They used their kill spell on the guy it would work on. His attack. The next turn we can tap their guy in for 8.
Yep.
If we draw a shitter, we can maybe sack it. Although we can't draw the bet. We kind of want to draw a blue source actually.
Yeah.
So we could kill 2 blocker, like kill a blocker, tap a blocker.
All right.
Airy Vandal, a reprint.
Cool card.
A reprint from one of the worst reviewed.
Oh my god.
We could just play that. Maybe not even attack.
We could trade one of our duelists off.
Okay. Let's actually look at the board. What happens if
They have something. They had this possible and didn't choose to do it. Could just pass.
pass and then like pant jarm if anything happens?
Yeah.
That's reasonable. I don't know if I like passing or just like playing our darling.
This is a little awkward. But the fact that they left up 3 with this engrave, something's wrong. Like, there was a combat trick there. I didn't like it.
So now if they go to target somebody, we can Bant Charm. Although depending on what they do, we might just like draw 2. Because we do have to tap.
Okay, so now they did it.
Yeah, now they did it. Do we care? With our first strike wall?
No, we don't care about it, but like, that tells me they have a 3-mana trick still, right?
Yeah, maybe. So we draw 2 here, or do we try to kill something?
I'm gonna draw 2. Let's see what they've got. They've got something. So Obscure Charm is... Ooh. Ooh.
So about the back's pretty good. So is we can cycle our Sky Crier.
Kind of like this.
Well, that card also gets more threatening
Power.
with the... But we're definitely sacking it. So tap you. Sack that guy.
We want to draw island here, but... Okay.
That's good. Well, bust in.
And so what's the trick?
Duelist busting through.
Okay, they had a
Not
bounce
that bad.
spell.
Okay.
Okay, so that would have made Bant Charm fight really bad.
Yeah. Distraction specialist.
Yes, that made their snap chump make a lot more sense.
Yeah, because I can just buy back. Oh, it's the like, it's the professional. It's okay.
Yep, it's the professional.
Gotcha. I'm trying to understand what the hell I'm looking at here, and it's like, ah, yes, okay.
Leona.
Yeah.
Thereof.
We're getting kind of beat out on the board. We can play like well, we can get a fair amount of guys on the table tomorrow, like next turn.
Yeah.
Like we can triple spell here, or just play the Darling of the Masses. That gives us a pretty good attack.
You will probably be able to actually go between backup agent, strong arm, and slip out the back. Be able to just survive the silencer with these two at this point.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't care.
What?
If
The
they do that.
silencer is what according to its power.
Yeah, -2.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, yeah, we just accept it and let it happen, as long as it doesn't kill our Darling. Although Darling's probably attacking, and then
Okay, they can get a card if they attack with a 1-drop, but they don't have a 1. They don't have a 1 anymore.
now their Vandal got boosted.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so let's go like.
If you blitz with this specifically,
Yeah.
you can triple cast here and have everything able to like keep everything alive.
If we phase out the Darling of the Masses, like if we attack with it, it won't be boosting the guys anymore.
Okay.
So, yeah, so we just do this.
And then
Attack
when they
it.
target the second duelist
Wait.
here,
If we phase out our guy, it's a phase out until end of turn, right?
No, phasing is still in your next on tap.
It would miss its sack trigger, right?
Theirs? Or ours?
Ours.
It would, but it wouldn't re-trigger the... It wouldn't do anything. I think we wouldn't get the card, and it would still have all the text.
Okay. No, I mean, no, it would still have that ability, but it would miss its delayed triggered ability of second at the beginning of your next end step.
Sure, but then it would have... It wouldn't lose that...
Yeah, I'm not saying we should do it. I'm just wondering if that's how it would work. That's
Okay,
I just thought...
there's... Yeah.
So, I was just thinking that was a weird interaction because of how specifically phasing. Okay, we're probably going to have the Darling slip out the back.
I don't... But you
you
also
get roughly the same amount of damage just by having the duelist who gets targeted by the silencer do it.
Yeah, either one.
Well, let's do first strike damage first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
see
make...
which one they target.
Yeah, they have to make a decision. Because the Darling's also pumping our backup agent and the token. Giving the power to a double striker is better than... But that one power is also on the other double striker. I could go either way. The other bad thing is as a 3/5, she would still have trouble tangling in combat, I think.
Yeah, I think the problem is she's just gonna die next turn anyway.
But could let us make jump attacks with the 1 toughness. Either way, go with your heart. I feel pretty ahead here anyways, so I don't think...
Yeah.
think either choice is good.
We're at 18. Like, we have some chump blockers, and any, like, these are all, like, this is a lethal attacker.
Yeah, like, who cares about chumping at this point? Like, just let them attack, and doing so will deprive them of blockers.
Fucking hell. That is super annoying when they get to play it on our, like, actual, you know.
The hate cards are probably really good in this draft format because it's a 3-color format.
Yeah, it's a 3-color format. And also, like, the hate cards, like, the cost on this normal is still, like, I'm playing this.
Like, at rate.
Yeah. But when it's off rate, it's stupid.
Like, okay, what this is on rate, that's cryptic command. Except you can't target it.
At off rate, it's,
At off rate, it's hell, dude.
Yeah, and this is the Abyss still, so they gotta have to be careful what they're doing.
Yeah, the Duelist did not, because we're pretending the Duelist doesn't exist, it doesn't know that the Darling is not in play, because it doesn't know it's in play. You ever taken 4 before? I've taken 4 every day of my life.
Okay.
Smooth operator. Actually, do you want to copy their citizen? Draw 2 cards? Or is it... Okay, let's actually read the cat.
1 or more.
Is a 2/1 double striker just better than that? We already have a 2/1 double striker.
Yeah, we already have a 2/1 double striker.
We could draw 2 over 2 turns by just chump attacking this turn and chump attacking next turn.
We're so up on... I think we just should be converting to board.
Okay, then what's the best thing on board?
First things first.
Yeah, let's attack.
What's your block?
Blocking with Catman makes a lot of sense. Like, maybe Catman and the 3/2. No, they're just going to trade shields. That doesn't work. Yeah, that's...
Well, it'll trade shields. In the sense that it'll, like...
Yeah, well, it's trading that... Our double strike means we eat the Catman.
Correct.
Do they have a trick here?
You're going to play Informant.
We might draw Fish.
I would love a fish draw right now.
Could pitch the Veteran Broker if we draw Fish.
Shit.
Trouble.
Oh, there it is.
I should have pre-combated. Fuck.
That's just fine. We'll play our Duelist out. And we can pitch the Broker Veteran. And then that will mean that the... Yeah, we can even triple spell here. The Shovel will be a Super Touch. It's a rogue, but who cares at this point in the game? They did have an Obscurity.
Yeah, they are just on every trick still.
Their deck's really good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for them, so is ours.
Whenever you attack with a counter, creature with counters on it, draw a card.
That might be a card we clone.
Yeah, like the... If I have the mana for it.
Okay, Fairy Vandal starting to become a problem.
I have the mana for it. So, like...
I think first we try to put the shovel on the shielded Duelist. Okay, they don't have shit. Unless they pressed Shift Enter very quickly. Then... Yeah, we do that. We can even attack with the Informant.
The discipline necessary to duel so fantastically with a shovel in hand.
Fish are good.
Those double strikes.
Yeah, but they can block with the 4/3, right?
I want to force a block.
Push damage.
Here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are irrelevant.
Fish are good.
That might have been an overtouch, but I wanted to force this block is the one I was actually after.
Yeah, simplify the board when benefits when we're ahead.
They're going to go and just take 8, huh?
Okay, our fish is not quite. No, fish is lethal because it's 2 of them. There's 2
Problem
of them.
is 2 turns.
Yeah, but we can.
Actually,
Yeah, we can
block.
make. We can take this block. It paid for itself. They can't. They can't fight back the dog anymore.
Correct.
Good pitch to connive. They can put that on their angel, and that makes it not a. Are we dead?
Yes. Our current problem is that we're going to die.
You can
Our
sack
solution.
You can draw a card off your land, I think, right? To draw out.
We can. We do have a card to draw.
Yes.
Do we put the shovel on a different creature?
No. Because this is 8 power. It forces, like, it nearly kills them. Actually, wait. They're dead, right?
How are they dead? Okay, they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 toughness. And we have 2 other blockers. Yeah. Maybe. Ooh, they have something.
There's no way we can play around it, though.
Yeah, I'll just make them have it. The Divine Shield means unless they have another cryptic command. Okay, that gives them enough toughness.
Does it?
Not with those blocks.
Oh, those blocks.
Oh, they
Not-
probably don't read the trample. They didn't know.
They didn't read the trample.
Read the fucking card!
Shit.
Whew.
Oh, escaped.
Escaped. We were so ahead that game, and then suddenly, the
problem-
power of Cryptic Command.
Well-
How many Cryptic Commands did they cast? 2?
2. But the thing that was actually killing us. Flying. Also, this.
Flying.
This thing.
Yeah, we, Harry Vandal, we said that our deck was no interaction, and, we didn't interact.
In good news, if you just go Discipline Duelist on 3 and 4, you're good. Our opponent was really strong against that with, like...
With Cryptic Command. Well, one of Cryptic Commands or whatever.
Also this thing.
Yeah, the Rafid Silencer. That block with the Streetwise guy, their Catman, I think that was just bad. Because it traded their guy for our shield. When their guy could have been drawing them cards. Like, if they were going to chump to do, they should have chumped otherwise. Especially when they had the Cryptic Commands anyways.
And that's 7-1. So we get to... Or 7... Yeah. So we got to complete balance in all things the draft. As is usual.
Yeah, the Vandal, even if they had read the card, they would have had enough toughness to survive. I don't know if they could have killed us back, though, because it would have involved...
They would have lost most of their flyers, is the problem.
Yeah, so we would have been able to have fish to pull down the fort.
And, like, and then we kill them with fish, hopefully.
Then we killed them, because one of our fish had Divine Shield, so... Woo, what do you think of this format after 2 drafts of it, Jens?
I need to draft more fixing.
What do you think, Doc, after seeing 2 drafts?
Seems all right. It's like, I don't think it's underwhelming, but I also don't think it's like nearly as impressive as say Neon Dynasty. But it's better. It looks on first appearance better than Crimson Vow and so on.
Yeah.
Crimson Vow was pretty boring. There's a lot of mechanics in the set.
Midnight Hunt's the other one.
Midnight Hunt was okay. Crimson Vow was really boring.
I just have to read cards as we go through here now.
Topiary Stomper.
+2/+7, huh? As a very big butt boost.
Yep, untap it.
This card whips. Holy shit.
Yep, this is a side print of a old standby from Ixalan, which was a 2 and a green for a 5/5 dinosaur that with trample that lets you play an extra land per turn and couldn't attack unless you had the city's blessings.
Yeah.
Vampire Scrivener. Depopulate.
Oh, okay. There is a 4-mana Wrath of God.
Yep. This is the 4-mana Wrath with downside. They've stopped making 4-mana Wraths with downside and started making 4-mana Wraths with side grade.
Right.
They might print Day of Judgment again at some point. But yeah, I think I like this set so far. White seems far and away the best color for limited, though.
Yeah, that's going off of just how powerful the commons are. I can see that for sure.
Seeing that on a lot of our games where, like, just the things like shield counters are really changed the math on, like, what removal looks good.
Yeah, shield counters very, very fiddly. Plus, like, there's just a lot of good white commons, good white uncommons, too. Feels like maybe green?
This card.
Or no, red. I think red is... That card's really good. I think red might be the weakest color. Just first blush.
Red, I like having some pretty interesting common tools. My
kind of trick with it is, like, the red-black sack is not good, and also green and black having access to haste means that the thing that makes red special is not as special.
This is good.
Yep. This is, he fucked up that car.
Yeah.
Oh, that card.
Elegant Entourage was an ass kicker and a half, but I think it was the Hideaway card that killed us.
Wait, the Hideaway card, yeah, those two cards together, especially. I really like that our clone.
Hideaway is back, regardless of mechanical change, because I think Hideaway's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Look at the art. Look at the art on Sizzling Soloist.
Holy shit!
This has got a I said this at the very beginning of the stream. Sizzling Soloist has phenomenal art.
Holy shit!
Rattle me bones.
So yeah,
I don't think the card's any good, but
I mean it is. I'll take more of these. Thanks.
The problem is it's got an aggressive ability, but it's a 4-mana card that wants to, like, this is your top end.
Again, it makes me think of Heel Cutter, and that's fine enough.
Maestros Charm.
Damn, yeah, this charm is nice as, like, high level removal, really good, like, dig, and look, sometimes you just need to deal 3 damage.
Multiface.
No, the other Hideaway card.
Wiretapping.
Yeah, this is a Houndin. No, and I guess there's probably like a...
And spend your orbs on something. Your mastery orbs.
I'm guessing there's like a...
Can you spell Capenna right? I think it's 2 P's.
I thought I did.
Did 2 N's.
Is it both?
Might be both.
Let me look it up.
Played...
it is 1 P, 2 N's, but it's play SNC.
Who did that? That's... What's that? Streets? Oh.
Streets of New Capenna.
Whatever.
SNC
okay, SNC is the set code for it. Okay.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah. Everybody's calling it New Cap because they don't know how to say Capenna.
Briefcase.
Briefcase. Mm-hmm. It's a treasure, so it has the treasure ability.
Yep.
Horde Hauler.
Oh,
each artifact they control. That might have gotten changed late in development. The Nightclubber.
Holy shit, this card's incredible.
Yep, the Nightclubber is good.
I want to say 50% of games, this is like a 3-for-1. At least,
there's
right?
so much 1 toughness shit in this set.
Like, and you can blitz it if you want a haster, or if you just want a body, like, go for it. Or if you, or
I mean, this card right here would have been the absolute hell dude against that game that you just played.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, look at guy's awful mustache. Terrible mustache.
Bouncer's Beatdown costs...
I interpreted that cane as a golf club, and I'm very disappointed that it's not a golf club.
So the part I like about red is all its 1 and 2 drops. I like Treasure Dog. I think Treasure Dog's cool.
The golden.
I like Mayhem Patrol. I like the unlucky witness dude. And,
Unlucky Witness is pretty good.
And obviously Strangle is...
Strangle is like your reason to be red, but I don't know.
Oh shit,
Ascendancy.
Right.
Oh, Ascendancies are a thing. Okay.
Most of them aren't that anything. The I'm pretty sure the Grixis Ascendancy is the 5 CMC cost ones, like the Canadian threshold, and it is stone unplayable because of it. At least in limited. This thing's pretty good.
Oh, just something becomes a base 4/4.
Yeah, you know that the kite sail common common artifact? They're for these guys that cycle. Yep, so this one, you get the cards back that you connive when it dies.
Nice. Cool.
Esper Ascendancy is the... Oh, right, yeah. Grixis one is like the... You can sack creatures to flashback. I remember the Jund Ascendancy... being like reasonable. Riveter's Ascendancy is you may sacrifice whenever you sacrifice a creature, you may return a creature with lesser amount of value from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped once a turn. So your sacrifices but get creatures back.
I understand why they probably don't really want to go back to Alara all that hard as far as all of these go.
Mm-hmm.
But it is kind of interesting that these got Ascendancies, given that's a card archetype that is apparently a thing ever since Cons.
Yep.
Before the actual original shards did.
Right, there's no Esper Ascendancy.
There were
I
kind of
if they do, then they'll do them, but they have to go back to Lara first for that.
Funnily enough, there were kind of Ascendancies before Shards of Alara.
Destructive Flow.
No, the Sanctuaries. Like Seta Sanctuary.
I was thinking I thought there was a cycle of like Destructive Flow, Overgrown Estate, or like of 3-color enchantments from APOC, but there might not be a full cycle.
There might not be a full cycle, but the Sanctuaries were kind of that. I can only tell you what Seta Sanctuary and Anna Sanctuary did, though. I remember Anna Sanctuary because...
so this one says this turn. Until
your next in-step. So it's been treating it like until your next turn in-step.
So what if I just
light up the stage?
What if I go Historic, and I turn off this, and I go find the card, light up the stage. Until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, that's how they've got it programmed.
Okay, what about until...
Next in-step?
I'm just looking for anything that's...
But I remembered Anna's Sanctuary because if you had a black and blue permanent, it gave something +5/+5. Which is huge.
Until the end of turn, you can play that card. There's just the thing about this mechanic. I remember somebody asking me, why haven't they keyworded this mechanic? And this is the reason. This right here.
Because they keep changing the timing on it.
There's 7 different timings.
This and Flicker are both mechanics that are impossible to keyword because they're implemented so inconsistently.
If I just search until exile, and then,
yeah, I also remember Seta Ascendancy because of the recent drafts. That one had you draw and discard if you had one of red or blue, and then draw 2, discard if you had both.
Does Flame Skull, did that one last a full round? Because this is again until the end of your next turn. That's the same as.
Yeah, I believe that the card is just bugged.
I'm just looking at different.
We're used to this with Moto. You'd think they'd playtest Magab more.
End of your next turn. End of your
With
next
Moto,
turn.
the bug with New Capenna that happened with Moto was none of the cards had art the first day that they were available, which made identifying the
Whoops.
triumphs even harder.
Good.
Although the names for the triumphs this time are way easier to differentiate than they were for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good luck fucking remembering
I
which
hate-
color combo Inditha is.
Yeah,
In here,
Like,
these are like, so not only does like, so as far as headquarters, like, okay, yeah, they're named differently, but like,
proving
but
ground.
specifically, they're
Chitneers.
different places,
Also-
lounge, tower, and all that.
and one of the things that bugged the shit out of me with the triumphs, the coloration on the triumphs is wrong.
Yeah.
So like
Yep,
this one,
yeah.
this is a
Mostly
Naya
red,
card.
green, and white, right here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
looks like it.
looks like it. It's got green.
This
This
one
one, it's got
little
green.
Rakdos.
It's got red. It's got red. It's got black. No blue, but it's fine.
This one's got like a blues and blacks with a white kind of around the edges. Here we've got the
Bright
Blue, green,
colors
and
of
white,
Bant.
straight up.
blues and and then here
Like
in the
that-
proving grounds we've got like these more
the
darker
orange.
tones and the
Yeah.
reds and the
And there's a boxing ring in the middle. That's how you know it's green.
the very visible, but like even on like
He's probably still have color blindness problems, if I had to assume. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of red and yellows on all of them, kind of, except for the ones that explicitly don't have any red.
yeah, so but
Are
like even these ones are like the altar ones are like
Pretty good.
good at showing.
Are those capped basics in the Play Store? I do kind of like those full art basics.
These ones,
Yeah,
just gonna change this.
they're probably in the. I shouldn't buy more basics. I already bought the Kamigawa ones. Yeah, there they are.
5K.
And the Kamigawa ones are already very, very good.
This is I've already started hearing murmurings about this card.
Yeah, people are convinced that you want to play this with Death Shadow and Murktide Regent in Modern. They're wrong, but it's going to be very good in Pioneer and Standard, I think.
I've heard people saying
Seeker's Chariot?
I have literally, oh god, I've heard people literally saying worse than Oko.
Those people are called stupid.
Yeah, that's I think that might be a stretch. Two of them is still very strong, I'll give you.
And you can copy it with a Seeker's Chariot.
Yeah, so here these ones are all like the same set with different colorations. I should have picked that bootlegger stash. Would have been a more interesting draft. Anyway, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. Thank you both, Doc and Gnome, for jumping in.
Yeah, no worries. I used this opportunity to push off addressing the fact that I'm getting audited by my state.
Nice.
Don't worry about it. I have like 3 weeks to do it.
Yeah, okay. Thank you everybody for joining. Hope you had a fun time watching and enjoying New Capenna here. We're gonna be doing more of this in the future.
Yeah, the draft format does not immediately seem like it sucks, so it's probably worth playing.
Yeah.
Man, why is that guy the art for MTG announcements? What is a card? I know that
Research.
card. Huh?
Isn't that Wild Research? No, that's not Wild Research. That's
No,
that
it
was Wild Research, the one where you like discard
Yeah, it's Wild Research.
Yeah. This was an old tutor for Battlewitz.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you to everybody for the subs. There were a ton of them today. Nick Themerod for the 25 gifted ones, and everybody, Anthony Carter, Teen Wolf Dad, Me the Fox, Modifan Medibot, Nick Themerod for the subs. I appreciate it a lot. Upcoming streams. I'll catch you Wednesday next week for Final Fantasy V. We're going on break for about a week here, so yeah. Go check out Gnome playing Dwarf Fortress.
That's what I've been doing lately. Is Dwarf Fortress. I would say that
Or,
Tokimeki, but we'll be doing that next week.
Yeah, or Doc,
Watch the Tokimeki VODs and watch Doc stream.
Doc, you got a marathon going on then tomorrow? Or
Not tomorrow, the day after.
Day after tomorrow.
On Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That one's gonna be pretty low intensity, so don't worry about it too much.
yeah, something to watch, something to be hanging out
It's
for. Have a
still
good
16
time.
hours long, so it's as low intensity as that can get.
So
Sometimes those can be very chill when you're doing something for 16 hours, like Shrek the Third.
Yeah, Shrek the Third's probably pretty relaxed for 16 hours straight.
after the 5th time.
After the 5th time, you're like, wow, I really understand this movie.
So anyway, new Capenna. I think my rules for the future are just draft your fixing higher. Please draft your fixing higher, Chads. You need to pick your damn fixing.
You know what? I'm going to say, if you haven't learned that in the last
I know
10 to 15 years, you're not going to learn it this
I won't.
time.
I won't. But
I'm going to make a point here as well, though.
I'm bad at it.
Compare these two drafts that you just did. First one had great fixing, it was only 2 colors. Second one had shit fixing, it was 3 colors. Which one did you go 7-1 in?
Yeah.
That's true. Which one?
The problem is I want to have if I'm playing a 3-color deck, I want to have the fixing from the first deck.
Yeah,
True.
Of course.
But if I'm playing a 2-color deck, I want to have the fixing from the second deck where I just don't give a shit.
So the real problem with the first deck wasn't that our fixing was good. It's that we weren't playing bad green cards.
And good green cards, yes.
There was one really good.
There was
green
one
card.
really good green
There
card we
was
fucked
one.
up by not including.
We should have been playing our Ryan Overturf special.
I think splashing for triple green wasn't too bad of an idea. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.